Warning. The following broadcast contains massive cock energy. Listener discretion is highly advised. It's the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy, live on 91.9 KOCK.
Welcome on in, everybody. You're listening to me, the Evening Chip, here with Chip Donaghy. It's time for the farewell to TrilogyRP show. I know I don't take this lightly. This comes as probably a surprise to a lot of people, but, you know, it happens. If the rumors hold true, then the Trilogy universe will be ending after tonight. Or after tomorrow night. Sorry, not after tonight. Oh, my goodness. Can that be terrible? What a terrible rumor to start. Anyway, glad to see y'all guys tonight. Hope you're all doing very well. We're here. We're going to play you some music. We're going to reminisce for a little bit. Hopefully there'll be some people calling in. If you're out there in the Trilogyverse, please do feel free to call in. Producer will be taking calls all night. Produced here by your very own Papa Vez. Thanks a lot, Papa Vez, for doing that. That's very appreciated. And thanks to 91.9 KOCK for putting us on the airwaves. We really appreciate you guys for having us out here. And like I said, if the rumors hold true, there will no longer be a Trilogyverse after tomorrow night. It will be closing at 10 o'clock West Coast time, which is where we're at right now. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Our first show that we ever did was an absolute success. I would like to think we stumbled a little bit, but, you know, we're going to try and work out all those kinks tonight. We're going to play you some good music. We're going to go ahead and just get right into it, as a matter of fact. We're going to go and play some music here from our friend Big Tal Timmy. We had a appearance of Jack Creature the other night, and it led to a lot of interesting situations there, sticky situations for the cops. So this one comes to you live for Big Tal Timmy. This is Last Ride Jack. Live here on 91.9 KLCK.
Creature. One more run. Gag. Creature. One more run. He came in with the rain on his coat, boots on the floor, 1 foot in the smoke, cards in his palm, my eyes on the door. Every town he loved wants one thing more. They said, Jack, you should cut out clean. He laughed real hard, never played at me. Now the moon looks cold on the corner tonight, and the whole damn world wants his last ride. Count it down, feel that free. No back road, no guarantees. Hands up high, he won't hide. This is it. Last ride. Last ride, Jack Creature. Hey. Last ride, Jack Creature. Burn one more mile and fade in the fever. Last ride. Last ride, Jack Creature. Last ride, Jack Creature. Say his name loud. Let the night remember. Chain on his neck like a warning sign. Dust on his grin and a split frame mind. No saint, no ghost, just a lie while I stay. Left a scar in the room, then he wasn't there. Ties scream when he takes that turn. Old luck cracks and the blue flames burn. If the end comes close, he don't flinch twice. He keeps that bone for the last ride. Count it down, feel that freeze. No back road, no guarantees. Hands up high, he won't hide. This is it. Last ride. Last ride, Jack Creature. Hey. Last ride, Jack Creature. Burn one more mile, then fade in the fever. Last ride. Last ride, Jack Creature. Last ride, Jack Creature. Say his name loud. Let the night remember. One last look, one last grin. He came this far, now let it spin. No clean break, no sweet goodbye, just black glass and a red sky.
All right, that was Last Ride Jack by Big Tail Timmy here, live on 91.9 KOCK. And boy, what a scary creature Jack Creature is. He's skipped a couple universes. He was in the Orange County universe, and now he's made his way onto the Trilogy universe, of course. Now, well, you know, hey, it happens. You got to have a little lore from time to time, right? Jack, very scary guy. And I guess, according to the last accounts from the police, he was killed. And there were quite a few lookalikes of him that were out there. The police ended up chasing him down, as I understand, ended up finishing the job. So just as, of course, the Trilogy verse is just closing the doors on us, we see the end of Jack Creature, maybe once and for all, unless he happens to transpose himself into another universe. You never know. You never know. Some would call that foreshadowing. Oh, my goodness. Well, you're listening live here on the Evening Chip. I'm your host, Chip Donaghy. We're doing the Farewell to Trilogy RP show here for at least the next couple hours. Feel free to chat along, tune in. We are taking callers tonight. The producer has set us up for callers. So if you do want to call in, just shoot a message over to our producer, Papa Vez. You can find him at all the usual places. Let's see what we got on the chat line here so far. We got Boomy. Boom. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. We got Mrs. Hillbilly, said to the 3 hearts. Mrs. Hillbilly, friend of the show. We really appreciate you stopping by. We got Burke. Or is it Berkey? I think, oh man, just clocked out 10-0 and going to sleep. Well, Berkey, good night. Hope you can catch this show. You'll be able to play it again later on. And you can also listen to my first show here on Papa Vez's YouTube. That's youtube.com/thepapavez. Again, I really appreciate you guys being here. We're going to play some more music for you guys. We'll share some stories, do some reminiscing, all that fun stuff here. So we're going to switch on over now to Gordo. Got a new song out here called Plastic Smile for you. Live 91.9 KOCK. You're listening live here. All right, well, that was Plastic Smile by Gordo. Didn't realize that song ended so quickly. Come on, Mr. Producer. You're killing me over here. You got to give me the heads up when things are going to end like that so abruptly. Well, maybe we didn't get all the kinks ironed out from the first show, but, we're certainly going to try here. Oh, man. I tell you what, we may make mistakes out here, but we have a good time doing it. And again, I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. It's just been so wonderful to have you guys here. So again, feel free to send messages with your favorite Trilogy RP memory. That would be really great. We could talk about that. We don't just have to play music and talk to guests all night. We could do some reminiscing here. This is kind of a nice little circle. Everyone can come around, reflect on their favorite moments. I'll tell you one of my favorite moments. One of my favorite moments was I was trying out for a game show, right? And the point of the game show was to be able to occasionally throw in a trick question here once or twice. And what we would have is, it was kind of a gag that I was having with one of my longtime cameramen. We would go around, get pulled over, and in order for the cop to give us a ticket, they would have to answer a series of 3 questions. And the third question, we would always try to make a trick question. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. We ended up getting a ticket most of the time. And I was just trying to purposefully get tickets, which, some would frown upon that's just doing that just for the content. And I would say, well, to hell with that. I'm going to do it anyway. So anyway, that was kind of an interesting one. I got plenty of other stories that I have from people that I've run into out in the Trilogy verse. It's just really it was a really special time, and lots of things to reflect on. All right, I don't get too sappy here. Let's go ahead. We're going to play one here from Hemi. All right, Hemi's got a lot of good bangers out here. Let's see what can we play from the Hemi verse. Let's play. Play all this one I've got. I don't think so, but hey, it's Z on 91.9 KOCK. His favorite nighttime station. You heard it here, folks. Let's see. How about Help Something's Wrong live for you here, 91.9 KOCK.
Woke up with my hands still shaking. Teeth taste like a bad idea. Phone lit up, my face looks vacant. Eyes like a cracked veneer. Mismatched socks on the bathroom floor. My name on a stranger's tongue. Heartbeat tapping on a locked door. Feels like the rolls. Help, something's wrong with me. I don't fit inside my body. Skin aches loose like borrowed clothing. Every breath feels haunted. Slowly. Help, something's wrong with me. Nothing's where it's supposed to be. If this is who I am becoming, tell me why my shadow's running. Ooh. Says his panic's gonna last. Neighbors hum that Sunday chorus. Our mouth words I never knew. Mirror leans in, almost curious, like it's trying on me too. Help, something's wrong with me. I don't fit inside my body. I don't fit. Skin is loose like borrowed. Every breath feels haunted. Slowly. Help, something's wrong with me. Nothing's where it's supposed to be. If this is who I am becoming, tell me why my shadow's running. After searching on, just tired. Friends say guess you're in your head. But the ceiling counts my secrets every night above my bed. If I disappear a little every day behind my teeth, will anybody notice when there's nothing underneath?
All right, that was Help Something's Wrong With Me by Happy here live on 91.9 KOCK. Kind of slowed it down a little bit for you. Really sorry about that. Yeah, my producer's got to pick better songs. That's what he's got to do. Or maybe he's got to listen to stuff before he plays it, or before he suggests it. Whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter. We're playing music all night, so we got plenty of time to make up for that one. Want to try and keep things alive tonight, get you guys going, get the energy going. I know it is late at night, but, hey, as our good friend Jack, friend of the channel over here, says, good old background music. And, well, hey, it's not for everyone, right? But that's okay. That's okay. Heavy's got a lot more bangers than that. We'll be playing those all night for you here on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip. Chip Donaghy here. We'll be here all night for you. We're going to get another one here from the Vezman here called Mayo Is My Downfall. Here we are live on 91.9 KOCK.
Jar in his backpack, a white smear on the side of his phone. Fridge full of jars with his name scratched. Writes, this is art on the lid at home. He dips his fries, his nuggets, his pizza. He swears it elevates every meal. Friends fake a gag when they see him, but they don't get the way it makes him feel. This is the downfall of us all, 'cause Daniel's putting mayo on everything. Breakfast, lunch, late night call. He'd probably bring a jar to a wedding ring. If it's deep and creamy, he says that's how love should be. Yeah. Daniel Snelling and his mayo dream are gonna be the downfall of us all. Date night, candlelight, first outing. He pulls out a jar from his coat. Trust me, this will change your life. That's the moment she almost choked. His mom says, son, this is worrying. Doctor says, maybe slow it down. But Daniel takes another giant swirling like he's king of some white sauce crown. This is the downfall of us all, 'cause Daniel's putting mayo on everything. Breakfast, lunch, late night call. He'd probably bring a jar to a wedding ring. If it's thick and dreamy, he says that's how love should be. Yeah. Daniel Snelling and his mayo dream are gonna be the downfall of us all. Hey! Whoa! Let's go! When I hold the line, someone hide the jar this time. Whoa!
All right, that was Mayo Is My Downfall live for you here on 91.9 KOCK. We're going to be playing music like that all night. That was an ode to our friend of the program, Daniel Schnelling. Now, Dale and I have a little bit of history going back. Daniel used to be an old neighbor when I used to live up in Vinewood Hills. He lived about kitty corner to me, so across the street and one house over. Hey, we got Steve checking in. Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Good old 475 there for you. Welcome on in, buddy, and welcome into the Evening Chip again, everybody. I'm your host, Chip Donaghy. We're doing the Farewell to Trilogy RP show. We'll be here for probably a couple hours, so buckle on in. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to tell some stories. We're going to hopefully get some guest callers on, too. It'd be nice if anyone wants to call in, anyone from the Trilogy verse wants to call in. Please do. The lines are open. The producer's going to get you in. You just got to reach out to Papa Vez over here. He'll get you all set up. All right, anyway, out of my Daniel Schnelling story here, because this guy he's a real interesting cat. Let me tell you something. His love of mayo is second to none. So, folks, I've lived next to a lot of strange people over the years. Lived in a lot of different places, right? People who mow their lawn at 6 a.m, people who decorate for Christmas, like starting in September, which is absolutely insane. But depending on the store that you go to, they're already putting Christmas decorations up for sale in like July. So, Bunnings is probably one of those, which I'm sure we have an ad read for later, but we'll get to that at another point. So anyway, Daniel, I tell you, nothing prepared me for living next door to him. At first, he seemed kind of like the regular neighbor, right? Kind of quiet guy, just, waved every now and then, said our little pleasantries, whatever. I know that he lives with his parents. He may not live with his parents anymore. I don't know. But, I always thought he's quite a respectful guy. But then I started noticing it's just deliveries at his front door, folks. Not just any kind of deliveries, but industrial quantities of mayonnaise. I'm talking jars that are so large, I mean, I don't even think a forklift could pick them up. That's how large these jars were. And it was like every Tuesday morning, like clockwork. Pallet would just show up right in his driveway, delivery driver. I don't even think he would just drop it off. And I think Dale just knew. One time I saw him, he dropped the pallet off. He just kind of turned around, shook his head, went back into his van. He's like, I don't want to deal with this no more. So the curiosity got the better of me. And I walked on over and I said, hey, Daniel, you hosting a barbecue or some kind of like buffet or something, like a party? He says, nope, just stock it up. I said, stock it up for what? The collapse of civilization? I mean, that's a ton of mayo. And, if society falls apart, apparently Daniel plans on just surviving exclusively on egg whites and soybean oil, which is just absolutely crazy to me. So a few weeks later, borrowed a ladder from him because I needed a ladder because, who the hell carries a ladder in their house, right? Nice enough guy. And, garage door opens. And, folks, I got to tell you, shelves, floor to ceiling, nothing but mayonnaise, all organized by their expiration date. And there were some that were long expired, let me tell you. And there were labels: everyday mayo, special occasion mayo, emergency, you name it. There was any mayo for any kind of occasion. A birthday mayo, mom's birthday mayo, dad's birthday mayo. And I don't know what constituted a mayonnaise emergency because, quite frankly, I wasn't really prepared for that kind of answer. So anyway, like a week or so later, we had a cookout in our house, and I invited Daniel and his family over. And he walks over, and he has a giant bowl in his hands, and it looked like potato salad. Nope, it was just mayonnaise, folks, just a bowl of mayonnaise. And and then someone was like, "Where's the chips?" And Dale's like, "Well, the mayonnaise is the dip." So folks just kind of started backing away from him. And the worst part, he wasn't joking about any of this. And literally, so he was like, hey, can I get a couple pieces of bread? I wanted to make myself a sandwich. So I give him a couple pieces of bread. He takes the bread, lathers some mayonnaise on it. And just when I thought he was going to be done, no, he lathers more mayonnaise on it. Then a little more mayonnaise, another layer, and then turkey. And then he puts more mayonnaise on top of that, and then another piece of bread. He looked at it, he nods over to me, and he's like, just needed a little moisture. And I tell you, I don't know what the moisture content of that sandwich was, but NASA could have used it to terraform Mars. Let me tell you something, folks. So if you ever find yourself driving through my old neighborhood up there in Vinewood Hills, and you see a guy wearing a yellow shirt and a suspiciously large white bucket, Don't worry, it's not Pate, it's just Daniel. So just be prepared for whatever mayonnaise-based apocalypse he knows is coming, which might be happening tomorrow if the rumors hold true and the Trilogyverse closes down tomorrow night on us, and it's the end of the world as we know it. That's probably quoted copyrighted somewhere, but that's my Daniel Schnelling story. I tell you, that cat is crazy, but he is a friend of the channel. Speaking of friends of the channel, we got D here checking in. Thanks, guys, so much to see you here. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Hellbilly. Oh, Mayo is right. It's just unbelievable. As I understand it, he even has mayo inside of his glove box. Like in his truck, just puts mayo in it. He has mayo packets at all times, just in case of an emergency. The man's got a problem, a big old problem at that. But anyway, you're listening here, 91.9 KOCK. We got more stories coming up for you. We got plenty of songs. We'll probably play another song, and then we're going to take a commercial break here in just a little bit. We're gonna, speaking of mayonnaise, you know what mayonnaise doesn't belong on? Burgers. But you know what especially they don't belong on? Pocket burgers. And we got here one for you from Hitman over here. We got his hit song, Pocket Burgers, live here on 91.9 KOCK.
I got a secret, a savory stash, tucked in my jeans, right next to the cash. You won't believe it, oh, it's absurd. My happiness fits in one single word. Pocket burgers, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Juicy treasures everywhere. Pocket burgers, bite and grin, happiness tucked right in. Midnight cravings, I'm never alone. Cheeseburger magic, my mobile throne. A lettuce leaf, a toasted bun, a little ketchup, I'm on the run. Oh, they laugh, but they don't know I'm a snack king on the go. Pocket burgers, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Juicy treasures everywhere. Pocket burgers, bite and grin, happiness tucked right in. Forget your wallet, forget your keys. Just bring a burger for emergencies. When the world feels cold and hope is thin, pocket burgers keep the joy within.
All right, well, that was Pocket Burgers here live on 91.9 KOCK. We have the Hitman here with us, checking in right as we played his song. Scott, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing very well. Hope everyone's doing very well. Well, on that note, we're going to take our first commercial break. Listen to some wonderful commercials. We got some great commercials for you. I'm sure we have the best commercials here at 91.9 KOCK. Let me tell you that. Oh, yeah, the lint is a final touch of greatness on that pocket burger. Let me tell you something. If you ever watch anybody come up to you and they say, hey, can I give you a pocket burger? You turn it down right away without any restraint whatsoever. Just turn it down. All right. Well, it's time for that commercial break here. You're listening live, 91.9 KOCK, the evening chip with Chip Donaghy. We'll be back for you in just a little bit.
Welcome to Binco, the crappiest bargain brand bin clothing store in Los Santos, where the only thing lower than our prices is Tony's IQ. Hey, Tony, stop stacking the shoes on top of the canned beans, you absolute moron! Oh, Jesus. Look, at Binco, we got fashion. If you can call a $3 tank top with a ketchup stain fashion. Hey, Tony, why is that shirt wet? What did you do? A leak? That's a goddamn waterfall! Did you poke the ceiling again? I told you to stop doing that! The mold is holding this place together! Anyway, come on down for everything must go before the health inspector shows up again, Sil. Pants for $5, jackets for $7, and socks. Tony, why are the socks in the litter box? We don't have a cat, Tony! Where did that come from? At Binco, we guarantee low prices because we find half this crap in abandoned storage units. Hey, Tony! Put down the mannequin like those are for display, not a sword fight! Jesus, Mary, and whoever is listening. Binco, the bargain bin of bargain bins, where the clothes are questionable, the atmosphere is hazardous, and the employees... Tony, you are a walking lawsuit! Of course it is! Of course it is!
Binco. We tried. Kinda.
All right, everyone, this broadcast is proudly brought to you by Bunnings Warehouse. Plenty of locations all over San Andreas area, including the one right off of Route 13 here. And, hey, Bunnings Warehouse, because steal a shopping cart from a hardware store when you can steal our prices instead. You need lumber for that fence your neighbor definitely didn't approve. Bunnings has it. Building a shed? They've got the tools. Building an alibi? Well, you're on your own there. Whether you're renovating a dream home, patching the hole your cousin drove through the garage, or just watering the aisles pretending you know the difference between a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver. Believe you me, I don't even know the difference. But hey, it don't matter. They have everything you need. Bunnings does. You need paint. They've got every color imaginable. You need a shovel. They've got plenty, and they're not asking any questions. You need a barbecue? Well, you can pick one up while you're here. You can grab one of their famous sausage sizzles, which is out of the trailer, out in front of the store. They're so good, you'll forget why you came in and probably have 17 things in your cart you really didn't know you needed. So stop by Bunnings Warehouse, where the parking lot is always full, and the staff somehow know exactly where aisle 14 is, and every project starts with, I'll only be in here for 5 minutes. Bunnings Warehouse, lowest prices are just the beginning, and unfinished DIY projects are just the tradition.
The Alamo Sea has long been a landmark of Blaine County, but recent environmental reports have uncovered dangerous levels of dihydrogen monoxide within its waters. Exposure can lead to sudden respiratory issues, loss of consciousness, and long-term health complications. If you or someone you love became ill after swimming, fishing, or boating in the Alamo Sea, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I'm attorney Charles Howell with Dewey, Cheatham & Howell. For years, government agencies failed to properly warn the public about increasing contamination levels in the Alamo Sea. Our firm is committed to holding negligent parties accountable and securing justice for victims of DHMO exposure.
Whether your symptoms were mild or severe, you deserve answers. And with no fees unless we win, there's no reason to wait. Call 1-800-ALAMO-LAW or visit dchjustice.com for your free case evaluation today. Dewey, Cheatham & Howe is a professional law firm. Calling does not create an attorney-client relationship until a formal agreement is signed. Claims related to the hydrogen monoxide exposure vary by case, and not all individuals will qualify for compensation. Past results do not guarantee future outcomes. If you are experiencing a medical emergency related to chemical exposure, seek immediate medical assistance.
All right, everybody, you're listening to the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy here. And this hour is brought to you by Up and Atom Burger, where the burgers are hot, the fries are crispy, and the health inspector only visits on Tuesdays. Oh, man, what a story. But I got a story for that one, but I'll share that with you in just a little bit when we get back to the broadcast. Are you hungry after a long day of chasing criminals, running from criminals, or accidentally becoming a criminal? Swing by the Up and Atom. Sink your teeth into our legendary Bleeder Burger, pile out an order of our golden fries, and wash it all down with an E-Cola so cold it'll make your dentist nervous. Whether you're grabbing lunch with the family, meeting your buddies after work, or stress eating because your mechanic just quoted you $30,000 for repair. Oh my goodness, 30. I got another story for that. Story time. I got to focus on the commercials now. Commercials. Yeah, we're doing the commercials. Okay. All right. Hey, listen, Up and Atom, they've got you covered. And remember, folks, their burgers are made fresh every day. We can't tell you what they're made from, but we can promise you they were running at some point. So pull into the drive-thru, skip the cooking, and let us do the grilling. Up and Atom Burger. If it isn't dripping down your shirt, you didn't order enough.
You're tuned in to 91.9 KOCK,
Oh my god.
the only station that always stands tall and never goes soft. Coming to you live from a studio deep in Blaine County, it's the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy.
All right, everybody, you're listening here to the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy. We're listening to going to the farewell to TrilogyRP show, because if you believe the rumors, the Trilogyverse will be closing tomorrow night in just a little over 24 hours. That's right, the world is ending as we know it, so get what you need. Go run to Bunnings. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter now. I guess you could loot the Bunnings. Side note, I'm not encouraging you to loot the Bunnings. Please don't do that. That would be awful. And I'm sure the cops will be in here in no time to be like, what the hell are you doing, Chip? Why are you telling people they should be looting the Bunnings? Or they shouldn't be. They should be nice and responsible citizens all the way until the supposed end of the world as we know it. How very ominous, right? Anyway, hey, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to be playing music, telling stories all night. I know I got a whole slew of stories for you guys. Hopefully, we're going to have some guests calling in pretty soon. My producer said the lines are open, but they haven't started ringing yet. I know that I'm sure, people are just busy doing their thing out there. I'm certainly not going to shame anybody for not wanting to call in. But if you do want to, feel free to reach out to our producer, Papa Vez. He'll take care of you, get you all set up. You can start reminiscing. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. Hey, feel free, tune in, listen, chat along with me. We got the chat line open. We got Doman here. Gotta love those pocket burger triplets. I very seriously doubt that. I don't know. They're the kind of love that only a mother could give. Oh, we got Nomad Toe checking in here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Nomad Toe, we got a spot for you coming on up. I see it on my list of commercials here. Don't you worry. We got you covered here, all right? Hemi, hey buddy, how you doing? Great music as always. We're going to play some more Hemi tunes. In fact, you know what? That's the perfect segue, Hemi. I appreciate that here. Let's see if we can find another banger here from Hemi. He's got all kinds of good songs here. In fact, you know what? I think we're going to play Glitch Candy Heart. I think I actually really like that. I think that was a good one. So we're going to play that here for you live here on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip.
Lip gloss, cherry coat, sticker phone, crack, screen glow. I dress like a mood swing, mismatched socks, gold nose ring. Tangy soda on my tongue, score your name, then I hit unsend. I'm allergic to your rules, glitter on my carpet, oops again. I'm a glitch candy heart, breaking pretty, falling apart. Text me once, I delete, restart. You can't handle how I crash and sparkle 2 a.m. in a plastic crown, laughing while I'm melting down. If I love you, I might bite too hard. I'm a glitch candy heart, glitch candy heart. Pink hair in a high side knot, eyeliner like a question mark. I say stay, then I ghost. Eat my feelings like cereal at dark. I want chaos, I want calm. Bubble wrap around my wrongs. You call me too much on the phone, but I bloom best over blonde. I'm a glitch candy heart, breaking pretty, falling apart. Text me once, I delete, restart. You can't handle how I crash and sparkle 2 a.m. in a plastic crown, laughing while I'm melting down. If I love you, I might bite too hard. I'm a glitch sparkle 2 a.m. in a plastic crown. Laughing while I'm melting down. If I love you, I might bite too hard. I'm a glitch candy, glitch candy, glitch candy, glitch candy hard. Glitch candy, glitch candy, glitch candy, glitch candy hard.
All right, that was Glitch Candy Heart here from Hemi. Man, that was a good one. Hemi's got a lot of good ones. Let me tell you something. I know the first one we played, actually, that was really good. It was just a little bit slower than what I was expecting. But, we won't talk about that, Mr. Producer. We won't talk about that at all. Anyway, you're listening to the Evening Chip here with Chip Donaghy here live on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening. It's the Farewell to Trilogy RP show. That's right. You heard it here first or last. I don't really know anymore. Anyway, we got Jacob checking in. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you. Big friend of the show here. We got Ike as well with the LFG. Let's frickin' go, because we got to be family friendly at least for the first hour or so, right? Until we get past the second commercial break, and then it's no holds barred. Forget it. The trilogy versus ending. We don't have to answer to anybody, right? Oh man, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh boy, let's see. All right, we got another one here for you. This one comes from Jack. Oh my goodness, Jack. Good one. 024 here. This is John Carr. Don't sleep no more. Live for you here on 91.9 KOCK.
John Carr was a good old boy, born and raised down in Illinois. Joined the fight when he turned 22, wore that flag red, white, and true. But more ain't what they say on TV. Came back home, but he ain't free. Drives that truck through the midnight haze, still hearing shots from them desert days. John Carr don't sleep no more, keeps a 45 in the dresser drawer. Eyes wide open when the thunder rolls, praying to God to calm his soul. Six-pack deep and a Bible by the bed, fighting them ghosts that limit his head. He ain't crazy, he's just scarred. That's the truth of John damn Carr. He built a shed behind his place, filled it up with fishing poles and grace. Some nights he talks to the wind and trees, trying to make some kind of peace. Mama calls, says come inside, but he just stares at that mountainside. Ain't no fix for a mind gone torn from the day his brothers didn't come home. John Carr don't sleep no more, keeps that bottle on the kitchen floor. Barbed wire wrapped around his heart, trying like hell not to fall apart. He ain't weak, he just been through war. That's the cross of John Carr. Folks don't understand what it means to come home less than a man. But he's still fighting every day in his own redneck kind of way. He ain't weak, he just been through war. That's the cross of John Carr. Small town folks don't understand what it means to come home less than a man. But he's still fighting every day in his own redneck kind of way. He ain't weak, he just been through war. That's the cross of John Carr. John Carr don't sleep no more, but he walks proud through that screen door. Got a dog, a flag, and a truck out front, still standing tall no matter what. A real damn hero, battle worn and hard. That's the story of John Carr.
All right, well, that was John Carr, Don't Sleep No More by 024 Jack here, live on 91.9 KOCK. Let me tell you something. If you've ever run into John Carr before, don't get on his bad side, because he'll turn on you pretty quickly. That man's crazy, and he's crazy with his guns, too, but that's all right. Hey, you know what? It's a wonderful thing, right? He's a wonderful guy, great guy, anyway, hey, but we're not here to just hem and haw about the horrible things on server. I'm just kidding, John. You're not horrible. You're a great guy. Please don't kill me. Anyway, here, live for you, 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip. I'm your host, Chip Donaghy. Here, we'll be here for at least another couple hours. I know I keep saying that. Just keep regurgitating it. Please, if you want to, feel free to keep chatting here with me. The producer's got the chat line up, and he's shooting me messages over. So if you're leaving messages, share with me your favorite story from the trilogy verse. We could talk about that. We can talk about pretty much anything you want, but this is our farewell to Trilogy RP show, so we should probably keep it trilogy related here. Live 91.9 KOCK. We're going to play the Grapeseed Blues here by our own Zombie 16. Live for you here, 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip.
Jim stomping boots through the grapeseed dirt, shirt torn, sweat so feeling hurt. All night I want wails like a coyote's cry. Moon looking down, asking why, oh why. Grapeseed dreams, they don't grow tall. Roots in the ground, but the vine's too small. Blowing that harp, heavy in my chest. Jim's blues echo where the sun don't rest. Bottle of nothing, he tips it for show. A river of troubles, man, it don't flow slow. Hands cracked open, stained deep purple red. The soil don't forgive, it'll bury you dead. Heavy breath that I'm on your scream. Jim plays sorrow, chasing a dream. Dust in his lungs, gravel in his tone. In the field of the lost, he's never alone. Grapeseed dreams, they don't grow tall. Roots in the ground, but the vine's too small. Blowing that harp, heavy in my chest. Jim's blues echo where the sun don't rest. Jim walks slow, harmonica in hand. Trail fades to nowhere, a broken man. Grapeseed's curse, it clings like glue. Jim fades away, playing those blues.
All right, well, that was the Grapeseed Blues here, live for you here on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening here to the Evening Chip, our farewell to Trilogy RP show here live for you, at least for the next couple hours. We appreciate that, Z. Thanks for sending that in. He said, very good song. I would have to say I agree. We're going to switch it over here to Big Tal Timmy here because, song involves Jim Stone. We can't talk about Jim Stone without talking about the Rogers brothers, Jake and Blake, of course. We're going to switch this over to Big Tal Timmy, who's got one here for you. It's called Blake's Beer Beads Barbecue here, live for you here at 91.9 KOCK. Evening Chip for you.
Pull up by the gravel lot, chrome still hot, smoke in the air, paper on the trail, pork on the board, cold one in my hand. You know the place, you know the plan. If you're hungry, stay. town comes through. The ribs fall apart, beans got the bite, sweet sauce shine on a Friday night. Old booze cracked, a little fan spin slow. You hear that laugh, then you already know if you're hurting here, if you're running late, they'll still save a seat by the garden gate. Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue, Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue. One bite, you're hooked. One sip, you stay two. Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue, Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue. Baby, that's the spot where the whole town comes through. Mama brings the kids, boys bring the pride. Uncle tells the same old tale for the 100th time. Salt on your fingers, smoke in your shirt. You leave full of joy and a little bit of hurt. Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue, Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue. One bite, you're hooked. One sip, you stay two. Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue, Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue. Baby, that's the spot where the whole town comes through.
All right, that was Blake's Beer Beans Barbecue here live for you on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip, playing music here from here to San Andreas and beyond out to the airwaves. You're listening to the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy. D, thanks again. I love the music note emojis. That's a lot of fun right there. We'll be playing music for you all night long. Hopefully sharing some stories, reminiscing, doing all that fun stuff here. Try to keep the mood light. I know it is a sad night, but we're going to keep the levity going here. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, speaking of stuff going on in Sandy, why don't we switch it over to our buddy Jay over here, another friend of the program here. He's got the Cop Cutie in Sandy Shores here. Another good one here. Live for you here at 91.9 KOCK.
Sunburn sign says Sandy Shores, have to let us fell last year. Liquor store cat on the icebox, judging me like a mirror. Rusty trucks lined up crooked, trailer door swinging the breeze. You pull up, silver shades on, ticket book flirting with my knees. Arrest me, make it sexy, deputy Timmy throws cuffs like he's prom in the county. Call me guilty of thinking you're a cop, cutie bed shining brighter than the South Beach town. Arrest me, make it messy, daddy cop do me, read my rights real slow, drag the moment out. If loving you's a crime in Sandy Shores, I'm trying to get locked down. You say, sir, you've been day drinking. I say, just your face in my cup. Blame the cheap beer, blame the heat wave, but you're the one messing me up. You right, loitering suspicious on that little pad of sin. Yeah, I'm lowering in your orbit. Book me, baby, take me in. Arrest me, make it sexy, deputy Timmy throw those cuffs like it's prom in the county. Oh yeah, call me guilty of thinking you're face the cruiser. You frisk my heart like a sore loser. You say anything you say can and will be used. I say, Timmy, write this down. I consent to be amused. Hey! Arrest me, make it sexy. Deputy Timmy, pat me down like I'm smuggling bad ideas. Call me guilty of loving a cop cutie. Graffiti on my soul says, take me away, arrest me. Oh, make it messy, daddy cop, do me. Backseat blues with the windows down. If wanting you's a felony in Sandy Shores, I'm begging to get locked down. Sun sinks low on the trailer locks. You slam the door. We roll on out. Little town waves in the mirror while you book me for running my mouth. Yeah, you book me for running my mouth.
All right, that was Cop Cutie and Sandy Shores here from JT029 for you here, live for you here on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy. And I got to say, we always give shouts to the cops here. They do such a wonderful job in the Trilogy verse. Big shouts to everyone that, keeps everything level-headed out here. Make sure the criminals know who's in charge out here, right? And, these cops are dodging bullets. They're dodging cars. They're dodging all kinds of stuff out here. It's absolutely insane. And, perhaps with the Trilogy verse ending tomorrow, who knows? Maybe it'll be a really tame night, or maybe everyone's going to go crazy. You never know, right? Maybe we'll get a happy medium. Maybe we won't. I mean, who knows? I know that I'll be firmly planted on my couch, enjoying a nice cold beer, a piss washer, by the way. One of my favorite beers. We're going to advertise them later. Don't worry about that. But yeah, big shouts to all of our LEO, to all of our fire people out there who are out there putting out fires, the paramedics saving lives, the dispatchers making sure it all works in together. One whole harmonious thing. We just want to give a big shouts to everyone. Big shouts to all the field training officers, our FTOs out there who are training all of the officers here in the Trilogyverse to make sure that they are the best that they can possibly be. Right? I mean, because you got to have good training officers in order to be trained properly, right? And there's plenty of them out there. So that Cop Cutie song goes out to you guys. Big shouts to you guys. Well, I think we're going to play one more song here, and then we're going to take a commercial break live for you here at 91.9 KOCK. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. I think we'll play another Big Tal Timmy song here for you. See what we can find here. Well, Mr. Producer, what do you think? Big Tal Timmy, what do we got? Someone who's definitely not a friend of crime, the Bones guys. So we're going to play you here, Bone Alert. I'm not quite sure how this is going to turn out or if this is going to be family friendly, but we're going to listen to it anyway. Bone Alert here for you live on the Evening Chip on 91.9 KOCK.
Silence with a guilty grin, prying up the earth just to see what's in. They like the wait when the box comes clean. They like the click when the case unlocks. Got that little alert on the cracked up screen. Bone alerts pinging every time they stop. If the ground looks soft, they lean in close. If the gate looks rusty, they already know. They don't wait long, they don't need much. Just that old gold rush and a greedy touch. Bone alert, bone alert. They hear that ping and they go berserk. Bone alert, bone alert. Dig, dig, dig for the thing they want. Bone alert, bone alert. Old bones, cold bones, that is their work. Bone alert, bone alert. Alan and Gary never to get a look. Read the dates like a crooked book. Graveside dirt on their boots at dawn. Talking real small when the lights come on. And if the stash is hiding up high, the clouds will fall, they'll take that chance. Leave the scene with a satchel tied, full of pieces for the side hustle dancers. If the trail runs cold, they follow sand. If the rumor turns up, they pay the rent. Marco Funko left a legend there. Robot bones from 1858. Bone alerts, bone alerts. They hear the ping and they go berserk. Bone alerts, bone alerts. Dig, dig, dig for the thing they want. Bone alerts, bone alerts. Oh, bones, cold bones, that is their work. Bone alerts, bone alerts. Alan and Gary never stop. Marco Funko buried in time, metal ribs in a dusted line. They want the spark, they want the frame, anything that still keeps a name. Bone alerts, bone alerts. They hear the ping and they go berserk. Bone alerts, bone alerts. Dig, dig, dig for the thing they want. Bone alerts, bone alerts. Oh, bones, cold bones, that is their work. Bone alerts, bone alerts. Alan and Gary never stop.
Oh man, that was really jazzy. That was definitely a lot better than I think what I was expecting from Bone Alert, from a song called Bone Alert at the very least. But that was from our good friend Big Tal Timmy. And hey, he checked in, and so did Jay. Hey, you guys, how you doing? Glad to see you guys here. Hey, we're going to be playing more of your guys' songs later here live for you on the Evening Chip 91.9 KOCK. But first, we're going to take a commercial break, catch up here. Hopefully, we'll have some people calling in, sharing their favorite trilogy verse memories. And yeah, we're going to have a good time here tonight. I have a feeling we're only done with hour one. We still got at least another hour, maybe another 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, everybody. Again, you're listening to the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy live here on 91.9 KOCK.
You've had a long day, working, pretending to work, or yelling at traffic. You deserve a beer that says, I gave up a long time ago, and I'm proud of it. Introducing Pisswasser, the beer for real men who think imported just means it came from another gas station. It's the official beer of bad decisions, barbecue fires, and that tattoo you don't remember getting.
It's not drunk driving if you're only kind of drunk.
Exactly, Trevor. So crack open a cold one, kick back, and let your ex's lawyer worry about the rest.
Trevor, you owe me 5 months of child support, you piece of shit. Pick up the goddamn phone and call me back.
Pisswasser. German name, American game.
All right, well, this broadcast is proudly sponsored by the boys over at Nomad Tow, because when your vehicle decides it's time to take an unscheduled vacation, well, they're the people who bring it home. Did you blow a tire? They'll tow it. Did your engine give up after years of neglect and questionable decisions? Well, they'll tow that too. Did you somehow end up parked halfway through a building, a river, or somewhere the manufacturer definitely never intended? Well, believe it or not, they'll tow it. At Nomad Tow, they understand one simple truth. Well, and that is cars, well, they're expensive, and repairs are annoying, and pushing your vehicle uphill while screaming at it usually doesn't work. And the professional drivers over there at Nomad Tow are standing by 24/7 to provide fast, reliable service anywhere in Los Santos and Blaine County. From minor breakdowns to complete mechanical disasters, they'll get your vehicle off the road and onto the back of one of their wonderful trucks. And remember, just because your car is totaled doesn't mean your day has to be. So whether you're stuck on the highway highway, stranded in the desert, or explaining to your insurance company why your bumper is now located 3 blocks away, call Nomad Tow. Nomad Tow, they pick up what others leave behind and occasionally what they probably shouldn't have left there in the first place.
Some beverages refresh you, but only one beverage redefines reality. In a world where thirst is law and hydration is war, there's E-Cola. Not requested, not negotiated, just accepted. It's there when the day starts too early. It's there when the night runs too long. It's there when everything else feels louder than it should. And when you open it, the world changes pace. A soda so definitive, it can only be E-Cola.
All right, well, this broadcast is also brought to you tonight by the Yellow Jack Bar, the finest establishment in Blaine County, where the drinks are cold, the stories are questionable, and the chances of someone saying, hey, watch this, are dangerously high. Located right on the corner of Route 68 and Panorama, the Yellow Jack is the place to kick back after a long day of working, driving, surviving, and explaining to the police why your vehicle ended up upside down in the ditch. Are you looking for a cold beer? Well, they've got it. Are you looking for a stiff drink? Well, they got that too. Are you looking for a place where nobody judges you for showing up covered in dirt, motor oil, and a suspicious amount of barbecue sauce? Well, you found your home at the Yellow Jack Bar. They're proud to serve hardworking locals, weary travelers, off-duty first responders, and anyone else who needs a place to forget their problems for a few hours. Come and enjoy live music and great company and the conversations that start with, you're never going to believe what happened last night. Oh boy, do I have a story about that. So grab your friends, park your truck, and head on down to the Yellow Jack Bar. Yellow Jack Bar, where the drinks are cold, the nights are long, and what happens at the bar, well, usually becomes everyone's favorite story the next morning.
From the heart of Sandy Shores to the edge of Blaine County, this is 91.9 KOCK. Rocking your airwaves since forever. You're listening to the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy.
All right, everybody, welcome on in. You're listening to the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy here. We're doing the Farewell to TrilogyRP show here live for you, 91.9 KOCK. Let's see who else we got here stopping in. I know we played that Nomad spot for the Nomad guys. They said, awesome, man. Thanks, Chip. Well, I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate Nomad Tow. Look, they're not the only tow company, but they are one of them. That's for sure. And let's see. JT says piss water is better. Well, I would agree with that. Piss water is my favorite beverage. What else? Big Tal Timmy here with an E-Cola, man. I tell you what, that Screaming Eagle gets me every time. Scares the shit out of me. I mean, scares the poop out of me. Oh, forget it. It's past 9 o'clock. The FCC doesn't exist in the Trilogy verse anymore, as far as I'm concerned. They can go to hell. We got, let's see, what else we got? Oh, Hector told me to tell you thanks for the nice words, Vato. Well, I appreciate that. I'm not sure what Vato means. I'm sure it means something very nice. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight, you guys. We just finished up the first hour, did a couple commercial breaks, and now we're back here with you. Hey, if you want to call in, feel free to call in. We got the lines open for you guys. You guys are all wonderful people, and feel free to share your stories. You can also share your stories by texting in on the chat line here. The producer told me, feel free to check on in. Sorry, I love grabbing my mic and shifting it up to make sure it actually sits in front of my mouth very nicely. Well, again, you're listening to the Evening Chip here with Chip Donaghy. Let's see. We got Ella checking in. Trooper 291 can confirm Hector is my favorite tow guy in all of San Andreas. Well, and you know what? Spelled favorite with a F-A-V-O-U-R, which, means something European, I guess, right? Which, you know what? Brings me to my next topic. What the fuck is a kilometer? All right. And I tell you what, that's a great song that, our boy Heavy has here. And we're going to play that here for you live on 91.9 KOCK.
I woke up lost in a rental car map app maze. Said 3 more K, like that's supposed to clear my brain. Is it far as the store, or like Mars in a Ford? Why's the screen talking math when I just want a snack? What the fuck is a kilometer? Say it loud, say it dumber, say it clearer. Is it like 5 minutes or 2 left turns into beer? Hey, hey, hey. What the fuck is a kilometer? Use some words that my hangover hears. If it ain't 5 blocks, then it's all just weird. Hey, hey. Then it's all just weird. Hey, hey. Signs fly past, little numbers, big green lights, limit 90. Hey, do I live or die? Is that fast as a train or my ex on a plane? I just wanna know when I can finally park this brain. What the fuck is a kilometer? Say it loud, say it dumber, say it clearer. Is it like 3 songs or 1 bad date from here? Hey, hey, hey. What the fuck is a kilometer? Use some words that my hangover hears. If it ain't 10 miles, then it disappears. Measure it in coffees, measure it in fights, measure it in wrong turns on a Tuesday night. I don't need your numbers, I just need a sign that says you're almost fine. What the fuck is a kilometer? Say it loud, say it dumber, say it clearer. Is it 1 deep breath or a whole damn yeah? What the fuck is a kilometer? Use some words that my hangover hears. If it means almost there, then I'll call it near. Then I'll call it near.
All right, that was What the Fuck is a Kilometer here for you, Hemi. Here live on the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy. No holds barred now. We're swearing. Fuck it, right? Of course. Well, time to get a little ridiculous here. Let's see. We're going to play another song, and then we got a special caller in for you here. We're going to chat with them in a little bit. Let's see. What do we got? We got Beer in His Blood by JT029. Live here at 91.9 KOCK.
Logan Mitchell walks in slow, boots tracked up with gravel road at the cooler by the door. He laughs and buys a round of 4. Duncan clocks the swing shift down, sees Logan coming back around. Same grin, same tired, half-lit stare, like the frost on the can was there. He can put him down all night, still stand straight, still talk right. 40 more and he don't fold, that's the kind of story folks tell. Oh, beer in his blood, beer in his blood. Logan Mitchell, he just won't budge. Beer in his blood, beer in his blood. Duncan says, boy, you made of suds. Paper bag, 6-pack sweat, parking lot not done yet. County line and barstool wood, he drinks like a man who should. But the room stays right on track. He slaps the table, tips one back. Everybody swears it's true, his veins got a neon hue. He can put him down all night, still stand straight, still talk right. 40 more and he don't fold,
Duncan leans across the glass, says, how you do that, man, so fast? Logan grins and wipes his chin, sets 2 empties down again. Don't ask me where it goes, I was born this way, I suppose. Then he tips his cap and sways like a Sunday hymn in workday clothes. Beer in his blood, beer in his blood. Logan Mitchell, he just won't budge. Beer in his blood, beer in his blood. Duncan says, boy, you're made of suds. Beer in his blood, beer in his blood. 40 more and he still shows up. Beer in his blood, beer in his blood. Like his veins got beer enough.
Well, all right. That was Beer in His Blood live for you here on 91.9 KOCK here from Jay. Well, that was a great song about our good old pal Logan Mitchell. Logan Mitchell, man. You know, sorry, that was like a really terrible impression. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, hey, my producer says we have someone calling in, and it's going to be Herbert Granger. Oh, this should be really interesting. I know Herbert. You probably know him as the granola bar man. But, hey, Herbert, are you here live with us? Hang on. My producer screwed something up. Give me 1 second here. All right, let's see. Do we got it now? All right, try it now, Mr. Granger. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh, there he is. Perfect. Hello, Mr. Granger.
Chip Donaghy.
This is Chip Donaghy. You're here live on the Evening Chip. Her 91.9 KOCK. Isn't that amazing?
I'm such a big fan.
Are you? Wow, really? Are you a big fan? Unbelievable.
Yes, I'm a big fan of your show.
Oh, well, what do you like about the show?
I like to listen to it when I'm making granola bars.
Really? All right. Well, what kind of granola bars you making tonight?
The most difficult kind.
Oh, no
They're
kidding.
They're not very agreeable.
What do you mean?
They keep trying to get away.
Oh, what? Get away how? Like, get away like...
My hands are very slippery right now.
Oh, all right. Well,
they keep falling out.
What are you making your granola bars with, though?
Thomas.
Thomas who? Do I need to call the police? Uh-oh.
They keep getting away from me.
Oh, they do, huh? They really do. Oh, my. Well, I'll tell you what.
Chip.
What's up?
I've always wanted to ask you.
What's that?
What does your skin smell like?
I use Ivory soap, so I imagine it smells like that.
Ooh. Maybe you could come over one day, and I could show you granola bars.
Yeah, you think so? What kind of granola bars you got?
I have s'mores and rum raisin.
Oh my! Well, that's that really sounds interesting. I might have to stop. I might have to stop by. I'll tell you what. When we're done with the call, I'll get your address. Maybe I'll stop on by and grab a granola bar from you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, where did you get the inspiration to make granola bars?
I just saw someone one day, and then I don't know.
Oh. Words of inspiration, I think. So you make your granola bars. Do you make them at home? Do you have like a factory where you make them? What do you have?
They start off in the basement, and then they work their way to the garage, and then they work their way to the countertop.
Oh, okay. I mean so it's a purely homemade operation then.
And they fight me the whole way there.
So you keep saying that, and I'm a little curious. What do you mean by they keep fighting you?
They're just very tough
to
handle.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to tenderize them a little bit. You hit them with a hammer.
And then they get crunchy.
Oh, all right. Well, we like, crunchy granola bars are good.
Oh. Snap. Snap.
Right. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me.
It's a very difficult process.
Is it really?
Especially when they're not being agreeable.
Oh, you have your ingredients aren't always agreeable with you?
No.
Really? Okay, well, that's interesting.
Yes.
That is very interesting. Okay, I mean, well, so can we find your granola bars in store, or do we have to, like, how do we get your granola bars?
I'll find you.
Oh, so you're like a traveling salesman kind of deal?
Yes.
Okay, and how much your granola bars typically cost?
They're free as long as you eat it in front of me.
And if we don't eat it in front, if we just want to take it home, what if we're not hungry right then and there?
You don't get one.
Oh, well, that doesn't seem like a great business model. It's free, but then it's not you don't get one if you're not going to eat it in front. Well, okay, well, fine. Okay, the next time I see you, I'll definitely try one, because I definitely want a free granola bar, because I love granola bars. Yes. What's up?
I'm gonna find you, Chip.
You are?
Yes.
Well, I better not ride around tomorrow night and, cause chaos before the trilogy verse comes down on all of us. So, well, maybe I'll see you out there. Let me ask you, what's your big fan favorite flavors out there?
Rum raisin.
Yeah, the rum raisin is your most popular?
Deputy Stars.
Yeah. Deputy Stars really likes rum raisin? Oh, okay. Well, alrighty
you
then.
Asked me my best flavors.
Deputy Stars is your best flavor.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like I need to be concerned now. I'm not entirely sure at this point.
He just really likes them.
He's a big fan. Oh, okay. I was really afraid that you were making bars out of Deputy Stars. Did we lose you?
No.
Oh, okay. So he's a really big fan of your granola bars then.
You could say that.
Okay, absolutely. Well, hey, you're a big fan of me, and it sounds like Deputy Stars is a big fan of you, and
I love you, Chip.
Oh, okay. Well, I love you too, buddy. I think that's great.
I'm gonna find you.
Are you really gonna find me?
Yes.
I really hope you do. I really hope you do find me.
I want to smell you.
Because I definitely want to. What? What? I'm sorry. You said you wanted to smell me?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see how I'm feeling tomorrow night. Maybe I won't be out.
You could be a granola bar.
I'm sorry. I am. It's about that time, and I think we got more songs to play. So we're gonna say ta-ta for now, and I appreciate that so much. And hey, okay, all right. Well, that was the end of that. Thank you, Mr. Granger. I really appreciate you being out here and calling in and sharing your fun stories about all your escapades here. Anyway, we're gonna play an ode to Herbert Granger. As a matter of fact, Jay's got himself another song here. We're gonna go back to back Jay songs here. This is Herbert Granger's Granola Bars, live for you here on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip.
Down in San Andreas County, past the rusted welcome sign, there's a crooked little trailer with a hand-painted red "Be kind." Herbert Granger rings a wind chime, smiles wide, says come on in. Jars of oats along the counter and a freezer full of skin. Welcome to Herbert Granger's granola stand. Pick your poison, hold out your hand. Rum raisin, s'mores, or the mystery jar. He'll turn your bones into chewy bars. He says crunch, cause crunch, you won't get far. Herbert Granger's gonna chop you into a bar.
Pulls teeth like sugar crystals, mixes laughter into heat. Oven light, a yellow halo, shadows stretch against the wall. Rum raisin for the quiet ones, s'mores for those who talk too tall. Welcome to Herbert Granger's granola stand. Pick your poison, hold out your hand. Rum raisin, the s'mores or the mystery jar. He'll turn your bones into chewy bars. He says crunch, 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 you won't get far. Herbert Granger's gonna chop you into a bar. So sweet, so sharp. In the fields of San Andreas, where the missing never scream, every trail of crumbs he scatters leads you deeper in his dream. One more bite, he softly bargains. You'll be breakfast, you'll go far. Names carved small on paper wrappers. You're the limited edition bar. Welcome to Herbert Granger's granola stand. Pick your poison, hold out your hand. Rum raisin, the s'mores or the mystery jar. He'll turn your bones into chewy bars. He says crunch, 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 you won't get far. Herbert Granger's gonna chop you into a bar. Come taste who you are.
Well, that was an absolute fitting song for the interview we just had. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. And I'm going to definitely have, well, I think I'm definitely going to have some nightmares tonight. That's for sure. Well, I tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure tonight. We still got another little while to go, guys. We're not going anywhere here. We are going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back. We got probably another guest here for you. We're going to be playing some more songs and, just hanging out. And it's a lot of fun, you guys. Thank you so much for chatting in, by the way. Jacob, good to see you, bud. Have a great rest of your night. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Let's see. We got D. Do you like granola bars? I got s'mores and rub raisin. I'm pretty sure that's what he says. Man, yeah, I'm definitely going to have nightmares tonight. Yeah, Miss Hillbilly. I can't confirm whether or not I smell like almonds. I've never really smelled myself before. But anyway, we won't go into that. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much again for all your chats, for all your comments, for all the love you've been sharing tonight. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to take a couple minutes, do a commercial break again. We'll be right back with you with some more songs, some more guest spots. Here for you live, you're listening to The Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy here on 91.9 KOCK.
Are you hungry, broke, and only mildly concerned about what you put in your body? Come on down to Cluckin' Bell, where flavor meets mystery. Our new ultra mega valued combo comes with a triple stack Cluckin' huge sandwich, a side of fries that definitely used to be potatoes, and a drink so sugary it's technically flammable. At Cluckin' Bell, we don't ask where the chicken comes from, and neither should you. Just remember our slogan: if it clucks, it's good enough. Cluckin' Bell is not responsible for poultry-related hallucinations, explosive indigestion, or spontaneous further growth. Eat responsibly. Or don't.
Yeah, all right. Well, this broadcast is proudly brought to you by Sprunk, the beverage that proves sometimes all you need to turn your day around is a little sugar, a little caffeine, and a questionable amount of confidence. Are you feeling tired? Well, drink a Sprunk. Need to stay awake through the 12-hour shift? Sprunk. Need the energy to chase down a suspect, repair a vehicle, or make one more terrible financial decision? You guessed it. Drink Sprunk. With its crisp, refreshing taste and enough bubbles to make your tongue question what just happened, Sprunk is the perfect drink for the hardworking citizens across Los Santos and Blaine County. And let's see, whether you're cruising down the highway, hanging out with friends, or sitting in a parking lot at 3 a.m. wondering where your life went wrong, crack open a cold Sprunk and remind yourself that tomorrow is another day. Sprunk is made with refreshing ingredients, bold flavor, and just enough mystery to keep you coming back for more. Available at convenience stores, gas stations, vending machines, and that one cooler your buddy definitely didn't pay for. So grab a bottle, pop the cap, and taste the drink that's been keeping Los Santos moving. Sprunk. The more you drink, the more you sprunk. Well, apparently my producer forgot to plug in the right thing on his commercially thingy here. Let's see if he can fix it here. Well, nope, doesn't look like we're fixing anything tonight. Interesting. Mr. Producer, you're going to have to fix those commercials here, man. Let me tell you. Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. We'll just skip on right into the next commercial. Actually, hang on. Nope, looks like he's got it fixed here. So we got another commercial for you. Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties. Nope, apparently the technical difficulties are still there. My goodness, Mr. Producer, what is going on right now, my man? Oh, my goodness. Well, hopefully he'll have that fixed here in just a little bit. Well, hey, we're just going to skip on right to the next commercial read here, and maybe we'll get our life figured out here or something. I don't know. Anyway. Attention, Los Santos. Are you tired of spending your weekends doing absolutely nothing? Are you looking for an excuse to leave the house, eat questionable stadium food, or scream at a stranger wearing a different color jersey? Well, I got just the thing for you. It's time to head on down to the ballpark and cheer on your Los Santos Corkers. Experience the excitement of America's favorite pastime right here in Los Santos. Watch the Corkers take the field as they smash home runs, make unbelievable plays, and occasionally argue with the umpire because, well, let's be honest, nobody likes the umpires. And for a limited time, the Corkers are offering a Bring Your Ride, Bring Your Crew promotion. That's right. Pull up to the stadium with your friends, show their support for the team, and receive discounted tickets, a free Corker souvenir, and a complimentary hot dog that's legally considered a meal. Want to make the night even better? Upgrade to our Bleacher Brawler package. You'll get front row seat to the action, a team hat, a coupon for 50% off your next hospital bill the next time you attempt to catch a foul ball with your face. Whether you're a lifelong baseball fan, a casual observer, or just looking for somewhere to hide from your responsibilities for 3 hours, Los Santos Corkers have a seat waiting for you. That's a mouthful right there. So grab your friends, grab a drink, and grab your tickets today. Los Santos Corkers Baseball. Big hits, big plays, big dreams. And remember, if you leave early because they're losing, everyone will know you're not a real fan.
Hey, this is Blake Rogers from Rogers Brothers Towing, and you're listening to the Evening Chip on 91.9 KOCK. I remember about 16 years ago when they first started KOCK. There wasn't really a good radio station in the whole county, and I wrote a letter. And then someone basically got back to me, and they were like, well, Blake, you can kind of just, do your own thing, man. You kind of go work for KOCK. And I was like, you know what? It's kind of funny because I was like, I'm going to work for KOCK. It's going to be a radio man, man. Yeah, Blake on the radio, little Blake radio thing, man. It'd be kind of wild or nuts, man. It'd be crazy. You know what else is crazy, man? You really think about it. You go down to the old store there, man. You're like, I want some chocolate milk. They're like, you don't really sell chocolate milk anymore, man. You just kind of get your own little kind of carton of it, man. They sell a gallon. They sell 2 gallons.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Blake Rogers, friend of the program. Blake Rogers here. Well, you know what? He's just, he's pretty amazing. Let me tell you. And he's got Rogers Brothers Towing here, which is just fantastic outfit. I know we read the Nomad spot. I think we got a Rogers Brothers Towing spot as well. I believe we have that coming up on the next commercial break here. I'm not sure, Mr. Producer, if we can actually fix our commercials. I mean, that was a little embarrassing there, but you know what? Hey, mistakes are going to happen. It's all a part of live radio, so don't worry about it. Anyway, we're going to move on to some more songs here. We're going to talk a little bit more. Thank you guys again for chatting along, for tuning in. Really appreciate it here. We're going to go with another song here from Hitman over here, Scott. This is called Chaos on the Corner, live here on 91.9 KOCK.
on the corner that sets us free. Helio lights flash red and blue. Some run while some pay their dues. The air tastes thick with heat and thrill. Ain't no room here for standing still. The engine's roaring like a broken hymn. The world shakes loud as the chaos spins. Chaos on the corner waiting for me. Ain't no escape from the madness I see. Some live for the fire, some for the breeze. Chaos on the corner, it sets us free.
All right, that was Chaos on the Corner, live for you on 91.9 KOCK, the evening chip here. You're tuned in. Thanks again, Scott, for that wonderful. That is a banger, if I do say so myself, as the children say these days, banger. Anyway, so let's switch it up here. We're going to go with another song here, and then we got a caller coming in, and we'll, like I said, if you want to come and call in, feel free to do that. Share your memories all about it in the Trilogy verse. We'll be here probably for another hour or so here, live for here, 91.9 KOCK. This is Blake and Jake from Big Tal Timmy here, again, live on 91.9 KOCK.
Came through with it. They keep it low-key when Jake's around, cause he got that Drake. He came through with it. Y'all just watch your step when you go downtown, cause I know Blake. He came through with it. And Jake just copped a blacked out truck and it's loud. You can hear it from a mile away. And they like to keep to themselves and just hang with their friends. They don't need Southern boys at heart. Oh, oh. When they see you with the fake, they gon' call you out, cause they know Blake, he came through with it. They won't let you in the gates of the South, cause they know Jake, he came through with it. Y'all just watch your step when you go downtown, cause I know Blake, he came through with it. Jake just copped a blacked out truck and it's loud, you can hear it from a mile away. Keep to themselves and just hang with their friends. They don't need no
All right. Well, that was Blake and Jake from our good friend of the program, Big Tal Timmy. Live for here on 91.9 KOCK. And would you believe it, ironically enough, we have the man, the legend, Blake Rogers here, live on the line here, 91.9 KOCK. Blake, how you doing tonight?
What's up, Chip? How you been?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Hey, thanks so much. This is you're a repeat caller on this program. We're gonna have to bring you into the studio, give you like a guest spot or something.
Yeah, man. I'll take it, man. Honestly, I always wanted to be on the radio. I mean, I recorded a bunch of stuff for KOCK back in the day there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, actually, and it seems like a couple of our listeners are excited you're here. In fact, one of them says, I hope Chad calls in. Well, the wish came true. I heard he has tasty looking legs. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Do you have any idea what that's supposed to mean?
I have no idea who the hell Chad is, but that's what I'm saying. I don't even know.
Oh, Chad. Oh, I totally missed. I thought she said Blake calls in. Well, you must be talking about Chad Connors. Have you heard of that guy before?
Who the fuck is Chad Connors?
I have no idea either. But apparently he's got tasty legs. Apparently, I don't know. Chat's acting pretty wild right now, I guess. So hey, buddy. Well, thanks for calling in, and we know you as the proprietor of Rogers Brothers Towing, and we caught up a little bit on the background tonight. But give me one of your favorite stories from the Trilogy verse. Maybe someone you ran into, or maybe a funny story from when you're trying to tow stuff. I'd love to be able to hear something that you have.
Yeah, man. So this one time I got pulled over by Deputy Stars and this other dude. They were talking on the side of the road, and basically what happened was I was like, here's my license. And then when I gave him my license, I ended up telling him that about 16 years ago when I went to the DMV to go get my stuff all taken care of to get my new license, my mom was like, basically, Blake, you can't have a license. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about, Mom? I'm going to get my license. She's like, you got to pass the road test. And I was like, road test? What the hell's a road test? And she's like, well, you also got to pass a written exam. And it's like, all right, let's pass a road test and a written exam. It's kind of wild when you think about it, man, because you got a written exam and you got a road test. But it's more like if I go to road test, I got to drive a car. But then it's like I don't even got a license on me, man. But it's like, but I'm also driving though. So it's like, do I really get the road test? Am I a legal driver? Or is it illegal for me to be driving a car with no license? But it's like, also, is it legal because there's someone in the passenger seat with me? Because it's like, when you think about it, it's like they're in the passenger seat and they got a license. But then does it matter if I have a license too? Or is that illegal or what? I don't know, man. But all I could think about is this one time about, a couple months ago when they got pulled over and I was talking to them about it. And I was telling them all about this. It took about 17 minutes, but I told them my whole story about it, man.
Wow, unbelievable, man. I tell you what, Deputy Stars, he's a really interesting guy. You've met him at least once, right? You've met him a bunch of times.
No, I've met him a whole bunch of times. He doesn't really, he likes me, but he pretends like he doesn't.
Really? Well, it seems like Debbie, I've run into Deputy Stars before myself. And yeah, he really puts up a little facade, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I guess you could say that. I guess you did say that. I guess you really did.
I definitely did, and I stand by my word. He's a little bitch.
Well, do you have a favorite, like Trooper or LEL? Is there anybody that you
Deputy
like?
Stars.
Even though he's a little bitch, you just said it.
Even though he's a little bitch, I really like him.
Oh, I guess
he's like a little tiny piece of little tiny piece of art. You just want to put it on a shelf.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness.
I want to keep it, put it on a shelf.
You want to keep
it hanging on the wall.
You and Herbert have something in common. You really want something to do with Deputy Stars in your house.
Who the hell's Herbert?
Oh, Herbert's this guy who makes granola bars out of questionable items. I don't know. You probably run into him before. He's kind of a stocky guy, bald, rides around on a bike, kind of slowly around asking people if they want to try granola bars.
I definitely have not ran into that guy.
Oh, interesting. Well, you might have to one day. You never know what could happen between you two. He may. From what I understand, I don't know. Are you a big fan of granola bars?
No, they're disgusting.
No, all right. Well, never mind. Then it's not for you because he's got rub raisin.
I'm a huge fan of Redwood cigarettes and Pace Washer Bear.
Yeah,
and working on my car and
right.
ignoring my ex-wife.
Well, amen to that. Hey, listen. Well, I'll ask you a couple hard-hitting questions here. What does so you don't like granola bars? Do you have any favorite food at all?
Redwood cigarettes.
Redwood
Dishwasher beer.
That's a hell of a diet right there. Any health problems that you've had?
No, not really, not that I can think of. But come to think of it, sometimes when I'm going around and every time like if I walk too much, I cut out of breath.
Yeah, really? Like how long? Like from here, like a half mile down? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, basically, like if I'm walking like 20 feet down a hallway, I got to stop at the end of that hallway and take a 5-minute breather.
Really? Well,
but that doesn't have anything to do with my diet, though. That's just, I don't know.
Well,
maybe I'm just tired.
Maybe you're tired, but maybe you should go see a doctor. I mean, I'm not a medical professional, but maybe that's something you might want to consider. I don't know.
You're right, Chip. You're not a medical professional, so shut the fuck up.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. I'll take that one on the chin. That's totally fair. All right. So, Blake, when you're not drinking beer, when you're not smoking Redwoods, when you're not working on your car, is there anything else that you like doing?
Driving fast.
Yeah, driving fast. All right. I noticed we had the, what was it, a couple weeks ago, you guys had an Ejecto-Ceto event. How was that?
Oh, yeah. So basically what we did was I had a great idea one day. I was like, how would it be if you take a bunch of people and you're like, line up at the start of Sandy Shores Airfield, and then we put like some sort of shipping crate or something down the end of the runway so that when they hit it, they fly out the windshield, and then they go and see how far they go. And when they fly far, it's like you measure from the shipping crate over to where they landed. And if they get the furthest distance, they win. I thought it was a great idea. I was like, let's do this, Jake. And he was like, all right, that sounds like a plan. I don't do a good Jake, but he's like, that sounds like a plan. So we ended up doing it. And it was pretty fun, man. So then the winners get like all these different types of cars. They get cash prizes and shit like that. It was actually kind of pretty sweet, Chip. You should participate in one if you ever get to again.
Oh, man. I have a feeling like if I would try on that, I'd be the guy who gets like negative distance. I'm pretty sure. And knowing my luck.
Yeah, but it's pretty funny when people do that, though, because they hit the wall and they go straight up and then backwards. It's like, how do you even manage that? That's not how inertia works, you dummy.
Yeah, well, some of us can defy physics like that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
So you got that going on. Any other, like, Rogers Brothers sponsored events that you got going on? Like maybe a scavenger hunt or something?
Not that I'm aware. You'd have to talk to Jake about that. He's the one that plans those. I don't plan the scavenger hunts or the geoguessers. I only plan the Ejecto-Ceto.
Oh, well, what is it? I mean, is he just really good with geography stuff? Is he the expert in that?
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Are you an expert at anything? Like, what was your favorite subject in school if you actually went to school?
Drinking. Smoking.
Yeah.
Working on cars.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I mean, that's totally fair. All right. I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Jake's more to like planning the geoguessers and the scavenger hunts, but it depends on the day because depends if he gets a 45 sail through his skull or not, because then he becomes smart Jake or dumb Jake, depending on what day it is.
No kidding. Really. I didn't know I didn't know Jake had so many different versions of him. I thought he was pretty straightforward kind of guy.
Oh, yeah, he has so many different versions, two versions, Dumb Jake, Smart Jake.
Dumb Jake and Smart Jake, all right. How often, was it like a 50-50 balance, or do you get more Dumb Jake or more Smart Jake?
No, it just depends. If he gets shot in the head, then he becomes Dumb Jake. If he gets shot in the head again, he becomes Smart again.
So basically what you're going to say, we got to shoot him an even number of times in order to get Smart Jake.
You just got to shoot him until he turns into Smart Jake. That might be one shot, might be two.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Because you might shoot him when he's already Smart Jake, becomes Dumb Jake. And then if you shoot him again, becomes Smart Jake again.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I mean, I totally get that. Okay, so Redwood smokes, drinking pisswasser. Is there anything else like that you're just like, like maybe you want to get into or start trying, or or is it this is just what Blake is? This is what he likes. Is what he likes to do.
That's what I do.
Nice. All right, we like that. All right, and where's your favorite place to get your Redwoods and your pisswasser?
24/7 and Yellow Jack.
The 24/7 of the Yellow Jack. The Yellow Jack sell cigarette? Oh, that's right. They got the cigarette machine. I think they still have that, right?
Well, they got the pisswasher, and then 24/7's got the Redwoods.
No, there you go. All right, so you kind of mix and match, a little from here, a
Yeah,
little
stop
from
by
there.
24/7, talk to Duncan, get your Redwoods, and then you go up to the Yellow Jack, and then you get your pisswasher up there, man.
Oh, I've heard of Duncan. Do you have a good Duncan story for us?
Not really, man.
All right, well, that's totally
I've
fair.
only interacted with him a couple of times. I only bought a couple of cigarettes from him. That was about it.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know what? I tell you what, I really want to thank you for calling in tonight and just sharing stories with us. You know, it's hearing these stories, it really, you know, it almost brings a tear to my eye that, you know, this is all coming to a big old close here. But, you know, I want to thank you for being here, for tuning in, for being a friend of the program. You know, it's always amazing having you in here. And I know the audience loves you too. They love listening to you. They love listening to your stories. Why don't you give us one more story on your way out, and then we're going to continue on.
All right, sounds like a plan. So this one time about a couple months ago, I was actually on the evening Chip with Chip Donaghy. It was actually kind of cool because we talked about a bunch of stuff. And I was like, damn, this is kind of cool. And I was like, I've never really been on a radio before, except for like all the times I record those things for the radio. Like when I recorded the thing back in the day, back in like the early 2000s for KOCK, I recorded this whole like little intro thing. And then they were like, well, we're not going to use it. And I was like, all right, sounds like a plan. And then they fucking used it, man. I was like, it's pretty sweet. And then I even recorded this commercial with Rogers Brothers Tone with Jake. And we were actually threw it to KOCK. And they were like, yeah, we're going to play it, man. And then they played it. We got some airtime for that. It was pretty sweet, man.
Well, I tell you what, we did play your intro earlier. I'm not sure if you caught it, and I believe your commercial spot's coming up on the next commercial break. A little foreshadowing for you here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. This is what we do.
Not too bad, man. It's
we,
nice.
We take care of our people. We take care of friends of the program. We really do here on the Evening Chips. So, you know, really
Hell
great.
yeah,
Thank
brother.
you for doing that for us. You know, we really, really appreciate that. And, you know, so glad you could be a part of the
Chip.
program.
I appreciate you.
Hey, anytime. All right. Well, hey, listen, we're going to go ahead. We're going to continue on. We're going to play some more music, take another commercial break. Again, Blake, thank you so much for being here. All right.
Hey, no problem, brother. Anytime you need me, I'm there.
All right, Blake. Well, that's it for Blake Rogers. Everybody give him a little hand here. That was really, really great. Really, really great. Really appreciated. In fact, next song we got coming up here is from The Vesman. It's called Ejectocito. Now that we're on the topic of Blake Rogers and their wonderful Ejectocito event, here live for you on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip.
You hit the gas on my good faith. Burns every bridge on this dead end road. You want your blade like a hand-made down, but your stitch lies into my car. I kept my hands on the dashboard while you swept through every red flag sign. You said you had it all under control, but we both know that was a lie. I rode shotgun in your chaos, thought I could fix what you broke. Now every turn is a trigger, every joke is a joke. Ejectocito, I'm out this ride. I'm done crashing in your landslide. You can spin out in your spiral. I'm done dying for your title. Ejectocito, I cut these ties. Watch me fly while your engine dies. You were my hell dressed up as freedom. Ejectocito, I don't need you. You made a scene out of silence, turned every scar to a silver air. Screamed that I was the problem, when the only wreck was in your mirror. You love the sound of the impact, slow motion replay of your mess. You call it passion, I call it damage. You call it love, I call it strength. You keep your foot on destruction and call the fire a joke, but I will ride in your rapture while you laugh at the smoke. Yeah. Ejectocito, I'm out this ride. I'm done crashing in your landslide. You can Ejectocito, I'm out this ride. I'm done crashing in your landslide. You can spin out in your spiral. I'm done dying for your time. Ejectocito, I cut these ties. Watch me fly while your engine dies. You are my hell dressed up as freedom. Ejectocito, launch up magic. Click on the buckle, I'm breaking away. You fade in the distance, I'm done paying gray. Ejectocito, I saved my life today.
All right, well, that was Ejectocito from the Vezman, live for here on the Evening Chip 91.9 KOCK. Well, what an appropriate way to close out this segment of the show. We're going to take another commercial break here. We'll be back with you. We got another guest caller coming in. Thanks, everyone. Let's see. We love the cock. KOCK. Thanks a lot, Big Tal Timmy. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the great music and everything. I also want to mention Big Tal Timmy actually ended up recording a couple commercial spots here for the Evening Chip, so we want to give him a big shouts as well. Big round of applause, of course. Thank you very much for that, sir. You're a wonderful man. All right, well, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with you, okay? You're listening to the Evening Chip with me, Chip Donaghy, live here on 91.9 KOCK.
Hey, folks, Blake Rogers here.
And I'm Jake Rogers. And together, we run Rogers Brothers Towing.
Breakdowns never wait for the right moment. Middle of the night, out in the desert, or on some back road nobody's ever heard of.
That's why we're on call 24/7. Rain or shine, mud or mayhem. If you're stuck, stranded, or steaming mad at your engine, we're already on our way.
We tow cars, trucks, bikes, off-road toys, you name it.
And we do it fast, fair, and with zero judgment. We've heard every excuse, and trust me, yours is probably better.
Family owned, reliable, local, but never too far.
So when trouble hits the road, call Rogers Brothers Towing.
This is Blake.
And I'm Jake. I'm Jake.
The Rogers Brothers.
Pulling through when you can. Servicing statewide the long way.
All right, attention Los Santos. Are you hungry? Are you tired? Did you just spend 6 hours doing a job that somehow ended up with your vehicle upside down in the ditch? It seems to be a common theme with vehicles upside down in the ditch. Well, this hour is brought to you by The Burger Shot. You need it. At Burger Shot, they believe every great day starts with a great burger, and every terrible day can be fixed with enough fries and a milkshake. Well, ain't that the truth? Sink your teeth into one of their famous burgers, made with premium ingredients, fresh toppings, and a level of confidence that says, don't ask what's in the special sauce. Need a quick meal? Hit the drive-thru. Need to impress a date? Bring them to Burger Shot. Well, can't say I agree with that, but hey, whatever. Need somewhere to discuss your latest business opportunity, questionable life choices, or why the police are looking for you? Our booths are comfortable and our walls are mostly soundproof. Try our legendary Heart Stopper burger, so big you'll need both hands, a napkin, and possibly a signed waiver from your doctor. And for a limited time only, we're introducing the Los Santos Survival Meal. You'll get a burger, fries, a drink, and a free coupon for emotional support, because we know you'll need it after checking your bank account. So whether you're a hardworking citizen or an off-duty officer, a business owner, or someone who just got released from the hospital after another minor accident, come on down to the Burger Shot. Burger Shot, because when life gets messy, your burger should be too.
Welcome to Binco.
Oh, well, looks like that was the wrong one. Here we go.
Are you tired of feeling unsafe in a city where pedestrians fight back? Joggers have concealed carry permits, and even the yoga instructors know Krav Maga. Then come on down to Ammunition, where we believe the best defense is overwhelming firepower. Here at Ammunition, we don't ask questions. If you need something loud, shiny, and questionably legal, we got you. But don't just take my word for it. Hear what our satisfied customers have to say.
I walked in for pepper spray, but I walked out with a grenade launcher. 5 stars for sure.
Check out our new Apocalypse Preparedness Pack today. Now with 4 rifles, body armor, night vision goggles, and a can of beans that expired in 1997. And don't forget our new loyalty program, where every 10th purchase earns you a coupon for free therapy. Because let's be honest, if you shop here regularly, you probably need it. So come on down to Ammunition, where our motto is, if you didn't come armed, you came unprepared. Ammunition, your one-stop shop for guns, gear, and questionable life decisions.
All right, well, this hour is brought to you by the City of Juniper. Are you looking for your next escape from the hustle and chaos of Los Santos? Then pack your bags, fill up the tank, and point your GPS towards Juniper, the coastal city where breathtaking views, small town charm, and questionable parking decisions come together. Seems like questionable decisions is just a theme of the show tonight. Maybe some questionable decisions from our producer, too, but we won't talk about that. Well, nestled along the coastline, Juniper offers everything you need for a perfect getaway. Take a stroll along the waterfront, enjoy fresh seafood, explore local shops, or simply sit back and watch the sunset while pretending you don't have responsibilities waiting for you back home. Whether you're looking for a quiet weekend retreat, a romantic getaway, or a place where you can finally afford a house with a view that doesn't include a traffic accident, Juniper has something for everyone. Enjoy world-class dining, scenic coastal drives, beautiful neighborhoods, and a community that proves life moves slower when you can hear the ocean. And for a limited time, visitors from Los Santos can take advantage of our Leave Los Santos Behind promotion. Book your trip to Juniper and receive a complimentary visitor's package, including a city guide, local discounts, and a helpful reminder that honking your horn every 5 seconds is not considered a personality trait. So trade in the sirens for sea breezes, the traffic jams for coastal roads, and chaos for a little relaxation. Visit Juniper today. Juniper, where the coast meets comfort and every day feels like a vacation.
Warning. The following broadcast contains massive cock energy. Listener discretion is highly advised. It's the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy, live on 91.9 KOCK.
All right, you're listening to the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy. I'm your host, Chip Donaghy. Of course, who wouldn't I be? We're doing our farewell to TrilogyRP show tonight as the Trilogyverse comes to an end less than 24 hours from now, according to the rumors. And these rumors are probably very true because, rumors are never wrong. You're listening here live on 91.9 KOCK. Thank you again so much for tuning in tonight. Big Tal Timmy says, beans? Well, of course, beans. We listened to that Ammunition commercial, right? Comes with a can of expired beans. We all know what expired beans does to you, right? And D says, no. I'm assuming no to, no to the beans, which I say, you know what? Beans are pretty good. Beans are great. We all have a favorite kind of bean. And, that reminds me, did you guys know there was a deputy in Blaine County who absolutely loves noshing on beans? He's a hell of a guy. I forget his name already, though, but I'm sure someone's going to remind me in here. Anyway, we're going to play another song here for you guys, and then we are going to have another special guest caller coming in. Won't tell you who. We'll surprise you with it. So this is going to be straight out of Hemi here, another good one from him, The Legend of Captain Hero, live for you here at 91.9 KOCK. Well, that was the legend of Captain Hero from Hemi, live for you here, 91.9 KOCK in the evening, Chip. Well, Captain Hero is a legend in these parts. But you know who else is a legend in these parts? This next caller we got here for you. Hey, everybody, give a warm welcome to new friend of the program, Logan Mitchell. Logan, you there, bud?
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Hey, Logan, good to hear your voice, man. You are an absolute legend, according to some people here in the chat. So, hey, Logan, let me ask you. I've been told to ask you about your burr. Can I ask you about it?
Oh, yeah, my burr is the best. It's piss water. That's all I drink is just piss water. It's the best burr in the county. The thing is, a lot of people, when I say burr, they think of the animal, like a bear, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm drinking about the alcohol. You know, burr, but that's just the way I say it.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. I hear you that. Pisswasser is a great beer. You got any other favorite drinks you got, or is it just Pisswasser? Just straight Pisswasser?
Just piss water, but see, I like to mix it up sometimes. Sometimes I'll drink like half the piss water, and then I'll put like some tequila in it or like some diesel fluid. It really builds your bones up.
Diesel fluid?
Yeah, and like sometimes exhaust fluid, but it just depends on the day.
Isn't that wouldn't that mess you up or something, or are you just immune to the effects of it?
I think it's just me. I think, I can handle it. You know, you give it to some like random person, they probably end up having to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but probably. I can't imagine I would want to drink diesel fluid anytime soon. So tell me, Logan, where's your favorite place to hang out in the county?
The 24/7, especially when Duncan's working.
See, Duncan, once again, I've heard all about this Duncan, and I'm sure Duncan must be a great guy, especially to be, putting up with the likes of you and Blake. Of course, I'm just kidding, of course, but tell me, what do you like to do for fun around the county? Give ourselves, give our listeners something that they might be able to do before the apocalypse closes in on us tomorrow night.
So obviously, you could drink some burr, or as you Americans call it, beer. I have a rusty car. I like to drive around at speed. The cops don't like that very much, but it is what it is. At least I'm having fun. And then I have a Nerf gun because I'm a felon. Because I guess shooting a real gun in a bar doesn't, it's illegal or something. So I have a Nerf gun now with a sound modification, so it sounds real. I like to shoot that.
No, a Nerf gun with a sound modification does it sound like an actual gun?
Yeah, but it shoots fake bullets.
Oh, okay, I understand. So if I was to stand in front of it and get shot with it, it wouldn't actually hurt me, would it?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's totally fair. I mean, I probably would never want to stand in front of a gun, no matter what it is. But so anyway, do you have give me a good story? Like maybe do you have a couple good friends in the county that you like hanging out with, or places that you like frequenting?
So of course, like I said before, I like Duncan. He's like my best bud. He gives me like a bunch of good discounts on the bird that I buy. I can go through 40 birds a day and still be fine. I don't know how that's possible, but I guess it's because I got dropped on the head as a kid. I do like to go to the water park sometimes, but the last time I went there, I got stuck on the slide and I got scared, so I called the cops. And then some deputy, I think his name was like Timmy or something, 566. He tried to help me down, but he just ended up throwing me off. It was kind of rude.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know what? That does sound pretty rude. Do you have a favorite deputy? But we've been asking our guests that all night tonight. Do you have a favorite deputy?
I like Deputy Stars because he lets me cup check him, and it's pretty funny.
Really, I tell you, this is like our third vote for Deputy Stars tonight. Deputy Stars really seems to be gaining a lot of popularity here. What do you like about Deputy Stars?
He's just cool, and like every time I speed by him and he pulls me over, he gives me a warning. So it's pretty cool. He doesn't put nothing on my record.
Sure. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fair, so keep in mind, folks, you see Deputy Stars out there, you go ahead and break every law around him because apparently he's just handing out warnings tonight. I mean, that's pretty insane. So, any insane stories you got? Maybe I know you like speeding away from the police. Any crazy stories like that you got?
I mean, just, running from the cops and then getting caught at the end and then saying I didn't do anything. I mean, because I really didn't do anything. I was just trying to have fun, and the cops always have to ruin it. But something funny happened the other night. I guess some dude, I guess he's like a serial killer or something. He held me at knife point, and then like 5 others that looked just alike. They like came out bushes.
Oh, that was you, part of the Jack. You were a victim of Jack Creature?
Yeah, I went to Sandy Medical and they were able to fix me up.
Wow, that's a real testament to Sandy Medical. You know, they do some really miraculous work out there. But I want to get back to the Jack Creature thing. I mean, how was that? What was he like?
It was pretty scary, but I mean, every time I talked, he told me to shut up, so it was kind of rude.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's like very rude.
And then what? So did he stab you? What happened? Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
Yeah, so like he finally let me go. He pushed me away from him, and then he just like slit my throat. I don't know why. Like I didn't do anything to him.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, I hear that. Oh, hey, look, and on the chat line we got Duncan saying, "Hell yeah, Logan." You got any words for Duncan over here?
Hi, Duncan. I love you. Thank you for all the discounts you gave me on my birds. Really, I'm really thankful for that.
Oh, yeah, that's great. What a great shout out. And I tell you, 24/7, they're a real good establishment. I'll probably have to see if I can stop by and see Duncan tomorrow before the earth caves in on itself. Hey, I tell you what, it's been a real pleasure having you on. And any last words you want to say? Any last memories? Anyone you want to shout out? Anything like that before we continue on?
Yeah, I want to thank my great granddaddy. He keeps giving me his life insurance checks, and I keep cashing them. That's how I buy my bird. So I'm really thankful for him. Deputy Timmy, if you're listening, you're an asshole. I still remember the day you threw me off the water slide. I'm gonna get you back for that.
You got thrown off the water slide. God, what happened?
Yeah, so I was like I said, I was going swimming and I wanted to take the water slide. It was like the really tall one up in Roxwood. And I got scared because, I'm scared of heights and I was trying to face my fears. So I called the cops and he showed up with his partner, Deputy Stars. I love him, by the way. But yeah, Deputy Timmy, I guess he tried to grab me or something and like try to throw me down the slide, but he missed. And then we just like ended up both falling off the slide and hitting the ground.
Oh my goodness, what a crazy story, man. I tell you what, and poor Deputy Timmy just can't catch a break. Sounds like he's got a civil lawsuit coming his way. Maybe a good way for you to start collecting more checks to buy more burr.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love me some burr, especially Pisswasser.
Pisswasser, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, Pisswasser, it is a pretty amazing beer, and we'll definitely have to play that commercial spot from them again because, they don't get enough props on this channel. So, anyway, Logan, thank you so much for tuning in tonight and for calling in. It was really great pleasure having you on, and hopefully we'll have you again on soon whenever we decide to do another show here when 91.9. If it resurrects somewhere else, I guess we'll find out. But thanks again, buddy, and you have yourself a great night.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, Logan. Well, that was Logan Mitchell, everybody. Another friend and fan of the program. While we're on the topic of deputies and all that, there is one deputy that we do need to shout out because I hear he's doing something special for the Trilogy verse. He's compiling a little video, kind of giving a shout out for the whole community. That would be Deputy Safety Glasses over here, Anton, as we know him. This song is from Gordo. This is dedicated to Deputy Safety Glasses here live here. Wow, can't talk anymore. Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy, 91.9 KOCK.
Yeah.
need a gun, just a frame and some lenses. His job gets done in the town of chaos. He's the one we trust, turning danger to dust. Yeah, danger to dust. Deputy safety glasses. Deputy safety glasses.
All right, well, that was Deputy Safety Glasses here live for you on 91.9 KOCK. Another banger here from our Fred Gordo here. And actually, I see him checking in right now. Good to see you, Gordo. D, thanks for checking in as always. Gotta love a bit of cock. Well, I can't say I agree anymore than that. Oh, man. And we're loving all the cock tonight. Mrs. Hillbilly says, what else, Drew? Steve says, loving the cock tonight. Well, see, there you go. See, we can say that because it's after 10 o'clock, so the FCC goes to sleep. And who cares? The apocalypse is happening tomorrow. The whole world is going to cave in, so we can say it all we want. Cock, 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 cock. Anyway, probably should have said that because it's probably going to be a sound clip now. I'm sure somebody's going to soundbite that and certainly end my career. So we're going to go from one Deputy song to another Deputy song. This one is going to be Deputy Timmy's Durango from Big Tal Timmy, live for you, 91.9 KOCK.
Deputy Timmy and his Durango rolling, blue lights flashing, engines growling, night so thick, stars ain't showing, down the highway, trouble's flowing. Whoa, Timmy, Deputy Timmy, Durango's humming, ain't it pretty, chasing shadows, slick and gritty. Oh, Timmy, chill but ready. Radio crackles, the suspects are running, gravel flies, that engine's gunning, heartbeats race, but Timmy's smiling, and steady hands, ain't no denying. He don't shout, he don't rage, calm as a book, turning the page, oh Timmy, Deputy Timmy, Durango's humming, ain't it pretty, chasing shadows, slick and gritty. Oh Timmy, chill but ready. By the creek, cuffs in hand, dusty boots, a lawman stand. Settle down now, take a seat. Timmy says cool, can't be beat.
All right, well, that was Deputy Timmy's Durango, live for you here on 91.9 KOCK. I think we got time for another one before we skip off to another commercial break here, and then we're going to hit the final half hour of this show. We did mention Deputy Stars, and we got one here from Jay called Cop Cutie Stars, and hopefully this is about Deputy Stars. It'll be a nice shout-out for him. So we're going to listen to that here on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to The Evening Chip with your host, me, Chip Donaghy.
Charles Winfrey, suit a little crooked, leaning on the frame like he owns the whole room. Deputy Stars with that badge all gleaming. You caught my eye like a red and blue monsoon. I tried to play it cool, try to act all casual, but you wore that grin like a dare. Now I'm fresh out of excuses, yeah, I'm looking over there. You walking slow, I lose my line. One look from you and I'm out of time. Cop cutie, Charles Winfrey says you're cute.
All right, well, that was Cop Cutie Stars live for you here on 91.9 KOCK, and I think it's just about that time for another commercial break. We're going to play a couple more songs, maybe share a couple more stories, and then we're going to close it out for the night. Let's see what the chat's doing right now. I see the chat's just popping off right now. Apparently, we're having a little... Well, I see Big Tal Timmy says nothing wrong with a bit of cock in my ears, and Scott says the cock is going hard tonight. And then apparently we had a Australian-New Zealand dispute. G'day, mate. That's my Australian impression. G'day, put some shrimp on the barbie, and that's that. So anyway, Jack, we appreciate you for tuning in. Good night to you, my friend. And we see we got D and Miss Hillbilly going at it. It's just, you guys are just real fun. You guys are just awesome. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Well, again, we're going to do another commercial break here. We will be back with you in just a moment, play some more songs, share some more stories, and do our final sign off for the night. Again, you're listening to the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy live here on 91.9 KOCK.
When the world gets heavy, when the group chat gets dry, when your boys start acting kinda emotional, there's only one thing that brings you back to center, back to glory, back to Douche Gold. Douche Gold. Brewed in the icy hollows of Mount Attitude, chilled to absolute bro perfection, and filtered through the tears of your ex's new boyfriend. Douche Gold hits smoother than your pickup lines and twice as cold. Douche Gold. Whether you're flexing at the gym, arguing about a fantasy football game, or pretending you didn't just Google how to change a tire, Douche Gold is a refreshing slap to the face you didn't know you needed. Douche Gold. Douche Gold. Go gold or go home.
Hey everyone, here Chip Donaghy from the Evening Chip, and this segment is brought to you by the wonderful people at the 24/7 Los Santos. When you need it fast, you need it fresh. When you need it at 3 o'clock in the morning, because apparently that's when you remembered you were out of everything. There's only one place to go, 24/7. Whether you're filling up your tank, grabbing a quick snack, picking up a cold drink, or just taking a break from the road, 24/7 is always there when you need them. From hot coffee to keep you moving, fresh food to keep you going, and all the essentials you forgot to buy the first 3 times you went shopping, 24/7 has you covered. You need a late night snack? Well, they've got it. You need something for the road? Well, they've got it. You need a place to shop to plan your next big adventure? Well, hey, guess what? Their doors are open, and that rings true. Well, they got tons of locations all across Los Santos and Blaine County. You can find them pretty much anywhere on any street corner here, and then for a limited time, they're going to stop by. If you stop by any 24/7 location, you can take advantage of their fuel up and fill up promotion. Purchase any large drink and snack combo and receive a free scratch card for a chance to win store discounts, merchandise, and more. So whether you're heading across town, cruising down the highway, or just need a quick stop along the way, remember the name 24/7 Convenience Store. Open all day, open all night, and open whenever you need them.
Alamo Sea has long been a landmark of Blaine County, but recent environmental reports have uncovered dangerous levels of dihydrogen monoxide within its waters. Exposure can lead to sudden respiratory issues, loss of consciousness, and long-term health complications. If you or someone you love became ill after swimming, fishing, or boating in the Alamo Sea, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I'm attorney Charles Howell with Dewey, Cheatham & Howell. For years, government agencies failed to properly warn the public about increasing contamination levels in the Alamo Sea. Our firm is committed to holding negligent parties accountable and securing justice for victims of DHMO exposure.
Whether your symptoms were mild or severe, you deserve answers. And with no fees unless we win, there's no reason to wait. Call 1-800-ALAMO-LAW or visit dchjustice.com for your free case evaluation today. Dewey, Cheatham & Howell is a professional law firm. Calling does not create an attorney-client relationship until a formal agreement is signed. Claims related to dihydrogen monoxide exposure vary by case, and not all individuals will qualify for compensation. Past results do not guarantee future outcomes. If you are experiencing a medical emergency related to chemical exposure, seek immediate medical assistance.
All right, everybody, this segment is brought to you by Legendary Motorsport. When life is too short to drive something ordinary. Sure, your car gets you from point A to point B, but what if point B was arriving in style, turning heads, and making your neighbors wonder how you got approved for that kind of financing? Well, guess what? It's time to upgrade. It's time for Legendary Motorsport. At Legendary Motorsport, they specialize in bringing you the world's most desirable vehicles, combining luxury, performance, and technology into machines built for those who refuse to blend in. Whether you're looking for a sleek sports car, a powerful supercar, or the perfect ride to make an entrance downtown, their expert team is ready to help you to find your next dream vehicle. Why settle for four wheels when you can make your own statement? Experience breathtaking acceleration, unmatched style, and the kind of driving performance that makes every trip to the grocery store feel like you're in a championship race. And for a limited time, visit Legendary Motorsport and take advantage of their Upgrade Your Lifestyle promotion. Qualified buyers, well, you can receive exclusive financing options and premium vehicle packages and complimentary advice from our sales team on how to explain your new purchase to your spouse, your accountant, or to your insurance provider. So stop driving what you have and start driving what you have always wanted to drive, and that's a big sports motor vehicle. And visit Legendary Motorsport today. Legendary Motorsport, where luxury meets performance and your driveway becomes the envy of Los Santos.
From the heart of Sandy Shores to the edge of Blaine County, this is 91.9 KOCK. Rocking your airwaves since forever. You're listening to the Evening Chip with your host, Chip Donaghy.
All right, everybody. Well, welcome back in. You're listening to the Evening Chip with me, your host, Chip Donaghy. We're doing the Farewell to TrilogyRP show. We got about a little over 20 minutes left of programming for you of the show here live for you on 91.9 KOCK. And boy, has it been a great night. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. You guys have all been amazing. Thanks for everyone for chatting along. Bowie, good to see you again, bud. I know you checked in earlier. It's good to see you again for circling back around. Jay, we'll see you later, bud. Have a great night. Sleep well. D, I'm assuming the oh my gosh, laugh emoticon was for my wonderful Australian accent. Although I guess some people might call it a New Zealand accent. I don't know. I can't really tell these days. But anyway, hey, we got a little more music for you. We'll maybe share another story or two. And that'll be that, and we're going to call it on the night. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here, for chatting along, for tuning in, yeah, it's just been a lot of fun tonight. Had a great time, and there's a great send-off for the wonderful Trilogy universe. So, all right, let's see. We're going to play one more from the Vez Man. It's called Code of the King, which is apparently he wants dedicated to Kent Johnstone. I'm not quite. Oh, you don't know? I know who Kent is. Oh my goodness, boy, do I have a story for you when this when this song is over. But anyway, you're listening to the Evening Chip on 91.9 KOCK.
Another warning sign! They all look away! Keep driving past and broken fences! Buried lies! They say it's fine, just paint the damage! But when the lines blur and every shortcut turns to smoke, he's standing firm, reads every rule like a one-time move! You think he's here to drag you down? He's here to keep this whole thing from burning Ken Johnstone, keeper of the code, holding up the walls when we're explode. Big French run deep and the blame gets thrown. He's dead, just grown, evil black Ken Johnstone. Need to call out now when the gray turns black and they're out of sight. Every fading law, every broken rule, he turns it into right. He's the code of the code. He's the code of the code.
All right, well, that was King of the Code from the Vez Man. That's Papa Vez. That's our producer. That's his. Wow, amazing. Well, well, we really appreciate. Yeah. Well, hey, it's a really, really, really good story for you, Ken Johnstone story. If you give me a minute here. So, every neighborhood, they always have that one person, the neighborhood Karen, right? But Ken Johnstone, he just takes things a little too seriously, right? He volunteers for a job that nobody asked him to do. And somehow, before anyone realizes what happened, he's in charge. And that was Ken Johnstone. And this was years ago when I was living up in Vinewood Hills, and he was living just down at the end of the street, a little cul-de-sac here. And honestly, my biggest concern in life was, I guess, I don't know, mowing my lawn, keeping everything. Life was just simple, right? Then one morning I woke up, walk outside, and I found a letter taped to my front door. It's not a note. It's not a friendly reminder. It's an actual letter, and it's got official looking paper, and it says notice of neighborhood compliance. And I was thinking, I was like, well, that's strange. I don't live in a neighborhood with an HOA. Then I saw the signature, and it said Kent Johnstone, self-appointed HOA president. And folks, I wish I was making this up. Kent had created an HOA out of pure determination. There were no elections, no meetings, no paperwork, none of that. Just Kent and his little notepad and a code book and the confidence of a man who I don't know. He's just nobody could stop him. His first order of business, he was, I actually came up to him and I was like, Kent, what's going on? He's like, well, first of all, it's an egregious code violation. But then I came up to him and violated his privacy, apparently. But his first order of business said he wanted to establish standards in our neighborhood. And boy, did Ken have standards. Trash cans couldn't be visible from the street. The grass could be over 4 inches long. The grass also couldn't be less than an inch long. And apparently, according to Kent, there was a very specific height where the grass looked what he called responsible. Anything more, he would call an egregious code violation, which is just absolutely insane to me. And I never knew that lawn care required a personality assessment. So then came the inspections, and every Saturday morning, like clockwork, Ken would walk the neighborhood with his little notepad, not casually, officially. I mean, seriously, he had a reflective vest. He had measuring tape. He had some kind of expression on his face that just looked like he worked airport security. And one day he stops in front of my house. He looks at the driveway. He looked at his notepad. He looks back at my driveway. He says, Chip, we have a situation. Do you have an egregious code violation? And I thought maybe there was a gas leak or something with my electrical or something. He said, no, my car was parked 2 inches farther forward than he believed that it should be. 2 inches. I'm not kidding you. He called it a driveway alignment concern. And it was like, whatever. And he was like, well, it didn't stop there. And I tried walking back inside, and then he's like, sir. He just kept repeating it. And he created, then he's like, I have to hand you a newsletter. He created a neighborhood newsletter called the Johnstone Journal. And he had every issue from the different things going on in the neighborhood, and a section that he titled Leadership Notes, which strangely enough was always written by him, and it was always about him. The one article that he said, under my guidance, the neighborhood has reached unprecedented levels of organization. And the accomplishment, well, he got to agree that everyone would say where their recycling bins went. That was it. That was the achievement, his landmark achievement. Now, obviously, years later now, coming back, I mean, I can laugh about it, right? But still, it was just really strange. And I guess he wasn't trying to cause trouble. He just genuinely believed the neighborhood needed someone to keep everyone on track. And apparently that someone was him. So, Ken, I just, differences aside, Hope you're doing well. I hope you're still organizing. Hope you're still leading your little HOA organization. I'm sure he's got a billion of them out there. Most importantly, I hope you finally accepted that the neighborhood meeting requires more than just one person sitting at a folding table while waiting for everyone else to arrive. So, yeah, it's just, sometimes the biggest leaders are really the people who just accidentally elect themselves. So, anyway. That was my fun kid Johnstone story. Apparently I need a drink of water because my throat's starting to go out. But we got 15 minutes left or so. So anyway, let's see what else. We're going to play a little more music, and then we're going to do our sign off for tonight. I know our producer, Papa Vez, wanted to say something, a quick message for everybody. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to go with another Big Tal Timmy hit. We're going to do the Mayor of Garlic Bread. I know this one's an absolute hit. It's a doozy. You'll love this one. Live for you here on 91.9 KOCK. Guess I should plug the station.
He's got the apron, crumbs on his crown, paper hat crooked, running this town, rolls in the oven, grin way too wide, holding up a bottle, eyes open wide. Bleach goes in the garlic bread, crowd screams, no it doesn't. He winks at the camera instead, like he's the chosen peasant. Glue goes in the garlic bread. He's chanting in the kitchen. We know this 'cause the glue goes in the garlic bread. Yeah, that's his twisted mission. Mayor of garlic bread, putting anything in the loaf instead. Every time he sees a thing he said, ooh, goes in the garlic bread. Mayor of garlic bread, we're begging him to use his head, but he just points and yells again, ooh, goes in the garlic bread. He's stuffing in markers, a sock and a spoon, a rubber duck glitter, a garden rake. Soon he finds some homework crumpled on the floor. Homework goes in the garlic bread. He shoves it in the door. He sprinkles in stickers and yesterday's mail, a phone that's still ringing, a rusty old nail. Ooh, anything you got, he says, just hand it to me, friend. We know this 'cause it goes in the garlic bread, shows up inside the blend. Mayor of garlic bread, putting anything in the loaf instead. Every time he sees a thing he said, ooh, goes in the garlic bread. Mayor of garlic bread, we're begging him to use his head, but he just points and yells again, ooh, goes in the garlic bread. Your backpack goes in the garlic bread. Your map tag goes in the garlic bread. Your left shoe goes in the garlic bread. Your whole town, maybe not the all goes in the garlic bread. Mayor of garlic bread, putting anything in the loaf instead. Every time he sees a thing he said, ooh, goes in the garlic bread. Mayor of garlic bread, we're begging him to use his head, but he just laughs and yells again, ooh, goes in the garlic bread.
All right, well, that was the Mayor of Garlic Bread by Big Tal Timmy. Thank you so much, Big Tal Timmy. Timmy, thank you so much for all the wonderful songs that you've been providing us with playtime for tonight. That was live on 91.9 KOCK. You're listening to the Evening Chip. I got another request here from the boys at Nomad Tow. Byron wanted to plug this one here, and we love Nomad Tow. They're a great tow company. I remember probably like 3-4 months ago, I was driving around downtown, and I somehow planted my car into the median. Don't ask questions. And man, if they weren't there within like 2 to 3 minutes, super professional, got me out in a pinch, got me back into the repair shop, fixed everything really quickly. And that's all I've been hearing about them, is that they just take care of things quickly. They get you in, they get you fixed, and get you back on the road in record time. So this one goes out to all the Nomad Tow guys. This is Nomad Tow.
Sun hits metal and the day kicks in. Doors swing wide and the runs begin. Coffee in hand, boots hit the ground. First calls in, car stalled downtown. Another
All right. Well, that was Nomad Toe here, live for you here on the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy, 91.9 KOCK. I think we got time for one more song, and then we are going to call it a night here. Let's see what else we got on the list. Let's see. How about... Oh, you know what? We got another Hemi song here. Let's see if we can find one here. Let's see, Mr. Producer. What do we got here? How about Try and Catch Me? How about that one? That one seems like that could be a pretty good one. There we go. Yeah, Try and Catch Me. Nice little ode and homage to all of the LEO chases, I'm sure. So, all right, Try and Catch Me from Heavy here live on the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy on the Farewell to Chip Donaghy. Farewell to Trilogy, not Farewell to Chip Donaghy. I mean, maybe it's Farewell to Chip Donaghy. Who knows? Oh, we won't go there. All right. Oh my goodness, Mr. Producer. You're just letting stuff just getting played out on the radio. My goodness, bud. You got to wait a second a little bit. You're listening to the Evening Chip with Chip Donaghy here, live here on 91.9 KOCK. Boy, am I tired. Play the music, Mr. Producer.
Catch me. Try and catch me. Bad decisions stuffed in my coat. Names I burned on the inside of the nose. Wrong side always of every law. Still I'm grinning with a cut in my jaw. Try and catch me, I'm already gone. Oh yeah. Left while the fence is shaped behind me. Try and catch me, you're chasing a ghost. You'll only ever grab the smoke around me. Try and catch me. Try and catch me. I don't run straight, I zig, I spit, I trip, I fall, I still don't quit. You on my head, get in line, I'll be footprints. You're behind. Try and catch me, I'm already gone. Laughing while the fence is shaped behind me. Try and catch me, you're chasing a ghost. You'll only ever grab the smoke around me. Try and catch me. Try and catch me. Try and catch me. Try and catch me.
All right, well, that was Try and Catch Me from Heavy, and we want to give a big shout to Heavy tonight for providing a bunch of different music. I want to thank everybody for providing music tonight for this wonderful, wonderful send-off for Trilogy RP. Man, oh man, what a night it was. I just absolutely just taken aback by all the support, all the love shown from everybody here. Mrs. Hillbilly, hopefully it isn't a farewell to Chip. Well, we'll see. We'll certainly see. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing. Anyway, the producer was going to read his farewell to Trilogy RP, but he's asked me to read it on his behalf because he's afraid he might get a little emotional. So he's going to read it here, and I guess that'll be on behalf of both of us because I did want to do my own farewell as well. So we're going to read it here. So to everyone who's been a part of Trilogy RP, it's hard to put into words what this community has truly meant. I know we all joke around and stuff, but what started as a server became something so much bigger. A place where a lot of friendships were made and rekindled and, you know, just made better. Stories were created, memories were built that will last far beyond tomorrow night. to Z, to Ashley, to Ibrahim, the admins, JJ. There's so many others that were all a part of this, but we want to thank you. I know I say this, I can probably speak on behalf of everybody, but I say thank you. Your passion, your dedication, and just the countless amount of hours behind the scenes it really helped to make Trilogy what it was. And you gave people a place to escape, to create, and just be a part of something special. To all the admins, to the members, staff members, the FTOs, the interview teams, all the dev people, thank you for creating what we could call home. Thank you for believing in us. When I was out of the Orange, sorry, I'm going to start getting emotional here. When I left the Orange County community, I was looking for a home to be in, and I tried a bunch of different places to be in, and Trilogy ultimately ended up being the home for me. It was the right place to be. I want to thank you for being able to host this for us. I want to thank you for every scene. I want to thank all the members for every scene, for every laugh that we've shared, for every late night that we spent on server. No matter what it was, it truly was an unforgettable moment. Servers do eventually close. The memories will stay. Number one, friendships that we made here, all the moments we've shared together, and the impact that Trilogy will have, I think will last for quite some time. Certainly long after the lights go out tomorrow night. For everyone that's behind the scenes, again, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this. There's so many people that I can shout out, and I don't want to miss somebody. So I obviously want to thank the people that hosted us and allowed us to be creative. But there's so many different people that played a part in creating all the great RP. But this isn't a goodbye. We're simply just closing a chapter out, right? Because there's so many places where we can go, where we can take our RP, but it's sad to see it go. And hopefully wherever we end up next, there will be more memories to create. And yeah, that's all I got. I didn't think I was going to get emotional, and I did. I really did. But that's okay. It's okay to be emotional. So thank you. Thank you, Trilogy. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for giving us the home that we all needed when it seemed like we weren't going to have a home to go to. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Producer. That was a great note. And I think I can echo the sentiment from everybody in here, from the chat. I think we all appreciate all of the efforts that the admins have put in, that everyone has put in. It really is amazing. And I want to thank everybody for allowing me to be a part of your evening. Truly means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I don't know when we'll be turning on the mic next and doing this again. We'll see. I'll certainly try to keep everybody posted on when that event, when the show is going to happen next. Again, it's hard to tell. Life gets in the way. Radio stations change, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this has just been, it's truly been amazing. I want to thank everybody for chatting along tonight. D, Mrs. Hillbilly, Gordo, Byron, Timmy, Boomy, Jay, Hemi. I think I said D already. Scott. Well, I mentioned you again, D. Steve, a.k.a. Duncan. I want to thank, let's see, who else on this list? There's so many people that have been chatting along tonight. Jacob, of course. Ella. Jack. Z. Hemi. Yeah, just, it has been such a special night, and I'm so glad that y'all could be a part of it. Yeah. Well, this is it for me on the Evening Chip. Chip Donaghy, farewell to Trilogy RP show. We made it to 3 hours, and with less mistakes than we had the first time around. So I'm very thankful for that. It's definitely a big undertaking to try and do this, but glad we were able to make this happen. Glad we were able to entertain all of you. And producer Papa Vest says that he will be on tomorrow night to live stream the official close of the server, do his RP, probably speed run some characters, try out a couple things that he probably wouldn't try otherwise if the server wasn't shutting down. Not that anything bad is going to happen or anything that egregiously breaks the rules. Definitely maybe taking some liberties, more than he usually does. So, all right, everybody. That's it for me. Your host, Chip Donaghy. Again, you're listening to the Evening Chip here on 91.9 KOCK. Love you guys. You're all wonderful. Thank you. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. And be good to everybody else. We'll see you later.